shit. We're already having technical issues. Let me fix that, and then let's go investigate these technical issues. Imagine running a big old follow campaign with bots and being found out immediately, though. Yeah. That still should have triggered a follow alert, right? So let's see. Does this work? Alright. It did for Smurf last night. Yeah, but that should have triggered a follow alert for me. In terms of one of these. But it didn't get captured by Streamlabs. Streamlabs is not showing it. How do I tell if Streamlabs is still connected properly? Because this has happened once before, right? This happened when I changed my name. Changed my username. So. How do we debug this? Agree, yes bot. Yes bot what? You reckon it's just on that particular bot account? You reckon Streamlabs is smart enough to ignore that? I did notice Streamlabs jumping in and out of chat last night. But in the Streamlabs dashboard, recent events, which is where I'm doing this from, Foregathers ain't there. Does Streamlabs need to be in chat for that? Because I didn't think they did. I've never noticed Streamlabs in chat. Stream Elements I've seen in chat for people using Stream Elements. I don't use Stream Elements. I use Streamlabs. We'll see how it goes. I'll have to keep an eye out. If someone follows and I'm not paying attention, I'll just have to keep an eye on the activity feed. And call it out and come in here and see what's happening. Yep, you're right. Getting your streams crossed. Get it? It's Streamlabs versus Stream Elements. There's streams in the title. Anyway, we're matching our fingernails with lipstick today. This wasn't on purpose. This is just a thing that's happened. You're so funny. Yeah, because it was absolutely intentional, right? Right? Hey, Francie! How's it going, Francie? I have a few things to rant about today that I'm not sure if I want to rant about them. Number one, this shit. What is this shit? What is hair? I know Gideon's gonna be like, oh, you can't complain because his hair is longer than mine. But like, what is this? It needs to lose like, which hand is which? I don't have hand-eye coordination. It needs to lose like this much at least. I need to go get that sorted because Queensland's doing alright for cases, so I can go and do that. Just caught a bed cross-eyed coffee sipping action over here. Nice. I love catching the breakfast crowd. I don't know what it is about you guys being a breakfast crowd, but I love it. Good morning. Hope you're gonna have a delicious breakfast. Gideon spent all day troubleshooting Python setup, so yeah. I mean, so, where is it? Chat is Streamlabs. So when I broke my alerts by changing my name, that also broke chat. So I think we're fine. I was playing around on the weekend with Stream Elements for alerts as well as chat, because I'm not sure if you've noticed, you guys now have a background behind chat in that chat box. That chat box down there. Can I look at it? Am I looking at it? Am I doing a good job? I don't know. You guys have a background so that when I go to video game, there's no longer a giant box. There's just a background on messages. Ooh, and they disappear fast. Ooh, but I don't want them to disappear fast on this screen. I want them to disappear fast on game screen. And that level of control is what Stream Elements can give. But the CSS on Stream Elements is scuffed. It's bad. It's so bad for emotes. I don't know. I hate CSS. Why is CSS so bad? Everybody knows it is, but it is. How are you doing today? Francie, you're doing a great job. Well, I mean, just annoying. I'm trying to move across. And the thing is I got chat for free off a website that says it has Stream Elements and Streamlabs support, but CSS has a certain paradigm to it, yeah. You talk in fancy words, and as one of those fancy European streamers, I approve it. Yes! We love to see it. Yeah, it's just... For some reason, as soon as it includes an emote in the div, the div for the content becomes massively offset away from the actual content. So like there's the div that has the text and the emote, and then there's a wrapper div, and then there's a parent div to that, and this wrapper div for some reason becomes mispositioned, which then makes the whole background and the message bigger than, like, double the size it needs to be. It's gross. I haven't figured it out. I walked away because it took me so long to get to that point, because I have sort of fucked up. I scaled down all my chats. And so the spacing I have now looks good scaled down. I can't do that in Stream Elements. It has to be like to like 100% scale for like font and pixels and spacing and all that shit. I unfortunately see why that might happen if someone's made a global emoji class. It's not the emoji, it's the wrapper div for the emoji plus message. It gets shifted as soon as an emoji is included as a child. Yeah, it's CSS being funky. I don't know why. I don't know why. I could probably turn it on. Can I turn it on? Do I have it imported? I've probably only got it imported on the Warframe page. Let me just see if I can turn it on, or if I deleted it. Yeah, here we go. There, so that's how far I got with it. So if you do some emotes and some text. Oh, okay, now it's working. No, see how high is offset? See how high is so far down in the message? And yeah, Francis' name is illegible. That'll be because, yeah, I know how to fix that. I know what that is. But, yeah, the content, as soon as you chuck a message in, it goes fucky-wucky. And I was like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered dealing with this. Because of the frame size is too small. Yeah, no, but look, but the other, look how good it looks down in the corner. Look how good it looks in its original, like, chat box position. Like, the last emoji's tiny, but it's all in line. But up here, it's all fucked. I don't know. Let's go back over here. But then I added a thingy to Triggerfy, and it fit automatically as the file had the same resolution, my canvas, etc. Ah, I have an alert that is flames coming from the bottom of the screen. It took forever to align and fit on the screen. Ah, yup. Triggerfy being 100%, you can make it like 100%, and then make it as big as your screen. Very handy, very handy. That is how I, let me use one of my Triggerfies. This is one of my Triggerfies. So I have it 25% by 25%, and then Triggerfy stretched out to my full screen, but then shifted horizontally up to get it to appear up in that corner. It's scuffed. Another reason why I want to go to Stream Elements. Ideally the parent div and the emoji should be floating, but that can mess up the rest of the formatting if you're not careful. Yeah, I think they've set it all to be relative. And there's subtle CSS differences between the Streamlabs one versus the Stream Elements one. So it's just a pain to try and deal with. I'm having to like manually side by side look through them in Notepad++ to see what's changed where and make note of my edits. Because of course I tweaked the CSS. Of course I modified it. Like I had animations turned off entirely for it, right? Now there's the animation of it popping up, right? Which is cute, but Stream Elements doesn't do channel points and Trigger Fire does only channel points and commands. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah. So I thought Stream Elements could do those as well. So I have to use both. Okay, if it doesn't do that as well, then why bother? Why bother changing? I have to wonder what like F and Very Polite Gamer use then. Unfortunately, no. There's no winning. I mean, some people can do highly technical winning in regards to this stuff, but I shudder to think whether or not they back up all their config, right? If they're not backing up their config and some of it's local on OBS, winning is possible. Yeah, I know Matt had to help out VPG with backing up his OBS settings at one point, and it's just... It's hard. It's amazing how much off-stream time this admin takes. I tried to run channel point things with Touch Portal, but that worked only 30% of the time. Really? Channel point things with Touch Portal? I didn't know you could do that. I've only been using Touch Portal as a Stream Deck replacement because it allows me to do things like this.
I don't remember that.
Which I need to rename. Let me rename that now while I'm thinking of it. It shouldn't be called Forgot. It should be called I Don't Remember, so that I can use it correctly in contexts. There we go. Sounds like a rate issue. Ooh, that could be it. Bryce Super Saris uses that successfully, but for me it just craps out all the time. Interesting. I wonder what it's got to do with the device and how it's configured to talk, and if their device is like on Wi-Fi, things like that. Interesting. Being sampled, yeah. Another rant I wanted to go on today. I seriously today started considering just flat out cancelling the wedding. Because I don't want to be hooked into sunk cost fallacy as a reason for persisting with it, when I feel like now is the craziest time to attempt to plan a wedding. We're 2 days away from a year out, and that realization has hit me of oh shit, I might need to start doing planning activities again soon, and I can't be fucked. I'm just so jaded and done with it. I don't want to have to bother anymore. I don't want to have to let people know anymore. I don't want to have to do invites anymore. I don't want to have to organize like us running around taking photos on the day. I don't want to have to organize us taking engagement photos again, because that's the best way to test out whether or not you and the photographer gel. Ugh. The channel point redeem part doesn't have to do with my device, but it's Java based, so you never know. Yes, Java. When is Java ever run performantly in an environment? I wouldn't know. Oh yeah, and like another stress about like, when can I cut my hair if I'm getting married? Because, you need enough hair to be able to do pretty hairstyles if you're getting married, and all this bull crap that I don't want to have to... I just wanted a one and done. Like, we have a ceremony, we have a nice dinner at a fancy place, because I can afford fancy things, because this was before I wanted to buy a house. In 2020. I just wanted that for 2020, and I didn't get it. Just grow it long, Jess. No, it hurts. Hair is heavy, and I hate it. Every time I go and get my hair cut, I used to say, cut it to shoulder height, where I mean, like, here, shoulder, and they always cut it to, like, here, shoulder, and I have to be like, no, don't be afraid to go shorter, please, like, shoulder. And so I've taken to telling them, cut it as short as possible while I can still put it up in a ponytail at the back of my head. And that worked twice, and then failed for me last time, so... It's been a full year since my last haircut. I look like a sewer monster up close. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't understand the whole thing of like it gets shit if you don't cut it often. Is that a thing, or is that something the hairdressing industry is trying to sell to us? I don't know. I don't know. Might be used to lifting heavy things and all, but I feel like it's not that heavy. Have you seen my hair, Francie? I don't. I have a lot of hairs. And a knot right there. I have a lot of hairs. I have thick hair. Every hairdresser I have ever been has been like, you have thick hair. And at one point I clarified, I'm like, do you mean like the strands are thick or there's a lot of it? And they're like, there's a lot of it. I have a lot of hairs too. My hair is thin and thinning, the winning combo. I mean, at least it's lightweight and airy in hot weather. Minor bright side maybe? But yeah, I think I'm going to have one more haircut and then I'm gonna have to leave it until wedding. But, I have reassured myself mildly. I keep saying that I'm on a weight loss journey again to be able to fit into my wedding dress that I bought in January 2020. I bought it a year and a half ago. But I've gained 5 kilos since then, and that has been a source of not just motivation, but stress. Today, I finally tried on my wedding dress again, and it just fit. It was a little bit of a struggle to get the zip up. It's a zip. It's not a corset back or any of that fucking fancy stuff. Give me a practical zip, thank you. I could just zip it up, and it was a little bit like tight, but it fits. So I don't need to get down to like under BMI, like overweight BMI. I just need to, anything I do from now is a win in terms of weight loss. My hair is probably worth measuring, might go do that. Okay, Gideon. I need a hat when it gets cold. Oh, that's the downside. Oh, and Still Raw, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm so glad nobody wants to marry me so I can just gain weight. I mean, I was talking last stream about how I've been feeling like inside that I don't feel healthy. So it's not just about losing weight, it's about ramping back up my exercise because I just completely... Me? Still raw? Oh hey, it's going great. Thank you. Oh, that's good to hear. But yeah, it's just... I have been able to ramp up on my exercise, and I'm really happy about that. How's the wedding dress saga? Yeah, it's... I wonder if I could show you guys a photo. Zane hasn't seen it yet. I accidentally splashed it up on my computer screen once when Zane was roughly looking in my direction, and he claims he didn't see it. My hair is currently over a meter long, is what I'm going to abbreviate that to. Holy fuck, Gideon. What the fuck? Where's my picture of my wedding dress? Where is it? I look really cute in this photo, guys. Where is it? Because I have a whole... Okay, I might need to... I have a thing. I have a whole thing. That includes my sister and my mum's dresses in it. Wait, where's my niece in it? My niece should be in it too. Where's the photo? Is it in documents instead of pictures? Yes. It is called Don't Show Zane.pdn. Let me open this up. And then let me start cropping shit out. Hide the sister layer, hide the mum layer. Where's the mum layer? There's the mum layer. I'm gonna hide the RSVPs as well. Where's the RSVPs? Invites, so they are. Just because they do have the dates on them, it's doxing. Let's not do that. I could have just cropped it, I guess. Alright, I don't think this is doxing. That's a lot of hair. Your hair needs its own seat on a plane. It needs its own, like, professional maintenance crew, right? This is perfect music. I'm gonna ramp this music up. Because this is perfect music for this. So this is my wedding dress. So the box, the box that I'm standing on, where's draw? Please let me draw. The box that I'm standing on ends here, so I need about this much cut off it. It's the size of a small child. My hair reaches below my shoulder blades, but that's a lot. Nice, Francie. That's some fancy makeup. This was the second makeup trial, because the first one went bad. And so I vented to this lady a lot about how the first one went bad, and she fucking nailed it. And I've photoshopped in this. I'm not sure if you can tell. This is photoshopped in from here. This is a fake bouquet I have purchased and has been sitting in my, what's it called? My dressing room. Apom! Thank you. Can't tell, good job. Thank you. Because there is actually there's a bouquet there. So I just went, boop. Boop. Yeah, so the bouquet doesn't look anywhere near that good in real life. Like, this is the staged pretty photo, not the how it looks in real life photo. I could bring it out and show you guys. It's just in a room somewhere. The shadow is perfect. Well, see, the shadow is by the bouquet that's already there, right? Anyway, howdy kids and everyone. Hey Pop, it's so good to see you here. And these are the fancy earrings I bought. They don't quite match the style, but they're very like 1920s Art Deco. Thank you, Zane. They're very Art Deco, and I love that. And I got myself a scarf because it's gonna be winter. Got shoes. Like, this is how fucking prepared I was last fucking January, right? This is how prepared I was. And it's just, I'm done. I'm so done with having to organize and wait for this shit. I gotta start doing more organization for it. I just can't be bothered. No, we don't have to break up. We can go get married in a courthouse. Yeah, Zane misunderstood when I said cancel the wedding. He's saying, yeah, Apom, how are you going? Lockdown is lockdown. It's true. Blue Juju! How's it going, Blue Juju? Part of my stress about, like, maybe we should just call off the wedding, is that Delta has just fucked up Australia again. And Australia has exported it to New Zealand. Like, who knows when the fuck this is gonna end. I'm gonna lurk because I need to do some workout. Ooh, good work, Apom. Hell yeah, go do some workout. I skipped my workout this morning because I biked Monday and Tuesday and felt good about that. So I gave myself a break today so that I could sleep in so I could stream. But yeah, when the fuck is, when the fuck is Delta gonna end? I don't fucking know. I just want to get my money back. Problem is, we signed a contract that says that the venue gets to keep the deposit. And silly fucking me, I paid, so they get you to pay off the event in deposits because they get to keep the deposit, of course. So I've paid for 75%. No, I've paid for 70% of the venue, which is, oh, thank you. That's got my address on it, so maybe don't dox myself. Oh, shoot! Almost doxed Pepsi on my keyboard. We've paid 70% of the venue, and the venue includes the ceremony, the reception, like the reception food. Like, we went for an all-in-one fucking package because I thought that would be easier, but it means that they've got so much of my money. Because my body's very sore from lots of Beat Saber. Is that not your exercise, Gideon? Anyway, what was I going to say about the exercise? I can't remember. My legs are also sore because I went to a wild park here in Germany with lots of hills. What's a wild park? I have to get going, Jazz and Korea. Happy wedding dreams to you all. Thank you for coming and chatting with us, Francie. Really good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. And hope you have an enjoyable rest of the day. It's exercise adjacent. Wild park. Because, I wouldn't be surprised if my brother's been to many a wild park since. Dog's just pulling Zane's powerboard off his shelves. It's fine. Pronounced Wildergarten. Wild park is basically a bit of natural land with enclosures with animals inside it. Yeah, so like a wildlife park, I think is what we'd call it. That's cool. Like a zoo, but more open. I think it's like the Rambin Wildlife Sanctuary that I've never been to. Should go to that one day. What else have we got to chat about? I don't think there's anything else. This has been enough of a rant. I think it's time to play video game and patch Gideon in. Might be time to patch Gideon in. Might be time to see what Gideon thinks about patching Gideon in. I just gotta find the buttons. Excuse me while I find the buttons. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have new buttons. I'm adjusting the buttons. Hello, Gideon.
Excuse me while I turn the food down.
I just realized I still have music up loud. Because I turned it up because it was pretty music for the pretty dress reveal.
Yay. The dress is really nice.
It's simple, it's elegant, it's jazz,
It is very all of those things. Yep. It makes you look like a fancy 1950s lady.
Yeah.
Or earlier, even 1920s even.
Pink beaded thing that was like proper fluffy ball gown. But it was like low cut front, like low cut back. And I was like, if I wanted like to feel like the most fabulous person ever, I would go for this.
There's a limit to how much fabulousness you need.
The problem is beading and fanciness adds price, so I had no idea how much it would cost.
Sure.
Because they don't tell you that while you're trying to dress us on.
Of course not. They wouldn't be able to land that sale otherwise, now would they?
Yep. Though they knew what my price range was, and they knew I was wanting to buy off the rack to save money.
See, this is why I was worried that he'd get upset, Zane.
I don't know if Zane could hear you. Can you hear Gideon, Zane?
Oh dear.
Okay.
Zane.
Okay.
Zane.
He can't hear you.
The poor man, he has no context for the jokes that you're making, and when he gets them, he'll be like, wow, that's fucked up, dude.
We'll see. We'll have to see if Blue Jew hasn't already gotten it. What his response is. Anyway, I'm sorry guys. Off stream we went and killed Millis Edo Blip, and now I have the Millis Edo Blip Kuva Tonko. Or Kuva 2, as the UI is showing.
Yep.
So we did that. So now we have a sister. Now we have a sister to go and attack instead. But
I foolishly went and got another Lich in the interim.
Yes, that's true.
So now we're going to see whether or not Liches and sisters contribute to each other.
Yes. I also have a transistor. This is my transistor mower.
It's adorable.
I have painted it in Protea colours at the request of Zane, because he kept getting confused which mowers were mine versus other people's.
I have to say, that teal and orange combo really does work well.
Yes, but I've noticed in game, I was spooked by the new colour palette, but it's not quite. It's more like yellow and blue than teal and orange. Close.
Yeah, close, but not. Yeah, not as deep in either direction.
Yes, like very blue, not teal, and very yellow toned, not orange.
What do you think of the new domestic drone?
Well, let's go and see. Because gearing up for stream today, I did some decorating. Done some decorating. So now we have some crowns on the walls, of course.
Oh, lovely.
And then, of course, we've got, where is he? Where's my drone at? I should have a drone here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Also, I love the little mower crouching in his spot.
They are adorable. They have a lot of personality for little robots.
There he is. He's a classic Roomba, Stark.
Yep, Stark.
What a good little... My first
Absolutely
domestic drone.
Roomba.
There is a new domestic drone, Blue Juju. It's from the Prime Gaming.
It's
redeem.
the Verve one.
Yes.
So it's the same like theming as the previous Loki skin and the Redeemer.
And we're going to get a Verve. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once, so my brain's died. We're gonna get a Verve ephemera next sometime in September. Next month. That is next month. Let's quickly do that because I forgot to do that earlier. Oopsie daisy. All right.
But yeah, unfortunately, it's all from the Amazon Prime Gaming thing.
Yep. And we've got some more of these guys. I've been keen to collect all these, just cause.
Oh, very nice.
And is there anything else new in terms of decorations? I don't think so. I moved some stuff around, but I didn't really put anything new out, I don't think.
You have so much space to play with right now.
Yeah. I don't... This part is my least favorite
You got
part.
a Shorten.
Yeah. I got that from Twitch drops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Blue Juju doesn't have Prime Gaming. That sucks. But yeah, this incredibly light emitting corner is a bit much for me.
Wow, that's bright.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Those
but,
Prex cards.
I got very lucky with some Twitch drops while they were doing community Twitch drops. Very happy with those. Cryzin already having every Shawson ever.
Oh.
Why is that a cry thing? You have everything already. What does it matter?
Because he can't get any more. There's nothing to hunt for.
No.
He is like Alexander watching the world that he has already conquered.
Alright.
He weeps, for no new lands exist.
What is it? Too old to explore the earth, too young to explore the stars?
Something along those lines. They're right in the right spot to explore the human genome, but... Well, do we really want that to that extent?
I need to turn sound on. Let's try 8. Let's try a sensible 8. So, I'm not sure if you guys just saw that, but I have a sister. Who are you calling too old?
How old are you again, Juju?
This is Drubber Axe.
Rubber Axe.
Drubber Axe. Drubber Axe.
I also am a young, beautiful individual. I am definitely approximately 28 years old.
When I turned 28, I said that from then on, I was turning 28 every year.
Yep.
I've not gone back on that.
Yep.
I'm never saying my age. Good call, Blue Juju. So, I have a Tenant Flux Rifle to grind for. I feel like I saw people on Reddit being like, oh, I just need the Flux Rifle. It's the last one I need. So I'm kind of like...
It's not the best one on the list, but it's still going to be pretty good.
Yep.
Like, it's going to be powerful.
28 and 34 months or what? What do you mean?
A few more months than that, but... but let's not talk about it, shall we?
Yeah. I wanted to check my loadout because I didn't actually want the Miller's Edo Blip unranked Kuvatonka for this mission, right? That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. I've run out of secondaries to level as well.
Yep.
I need to get on that. And melee weapons.
Yep.
I was going all out for so long until I hit 16, and then I was just like, I should take a break, and then I was like, build more! Because I just got new exciting things, I don't know. So I was thinking we start here. And we see if this nets you anything as well.
Cool. Give me 1 second here.
And Zane's redeemed the haven't you done well. Thank you, Zane.
Oh, fancy.
Fancy man with the fancy. I'm just trying to see. Just trying to make sure I do have everything I need on my touch portal.
Mm-hmm.
I was so mad that it was so expensive in Australian dollars. I thought it was going to be like $12 to $15, but not on the Aussie App Store. Good old 24. Oof.
Well, they have to get the exchange out of us somehow, don't they?
Yeah. And it's probably easier doing it that way than trying to make it variable depending on geo.
Probably is, unfortunately.
Ooh! It's a Driver Axe Hound! Oh, and he stole my weapon. What a bitch.
What already?
Yep. Typical dog behavior.
Dog behavior.
And he's annihilated my shield, which is a bad sign. I can't see what's attacking me, actually.
I think I got him.
Cool.
Bam. Now let's see.
What
Maybe
the hell
not.
is hitting us so hard?
I assume you got a Requiem for that, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so I did not.
Oh.
Well, test successful.
Okay. Heal 150 enemies with a primary weapon. Well then.
Well then.
That's a good daily. Alright, target located. Too many laser beams for my liking. There we go. Oh, I should have done the X3 Master thing. I should have hit 4. I don't think I had the energy, actually, so... Couldn't have even if I wanted to.
Did you see the emote that he just put in your Warframe channel, by the way? It's great.
Yeah, the Stalker one. He's done it
so
before.
good.
It's so good.
I love that. I hadn't seen it before. I love it.
Oh.
Such a good emote.
It's brilliant. Are you a... Oh, there's a hound. Hello,
Yep.
hound. Where did I put my... There it is. Jeez Louise, I forgot how much damage these guys can do. I think I might need to get a corpus-specific loadout on for this sort of activity.
Well, it's not like we don't know which enemy type we'll be facing.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, come on.
You got him.
I want to stab you.
Oh, I will have in a
There we go.
second. Yep.
Oh, that animation! Poor little puppa. Poor little puppa that's trying to kill us. I feel like thralls are a lot easier to beat than puppas.
Yes, but puppas give you much more in the way of Requiem Murmur.
Okay. I didn't even
At least
notice.
that's the plan. You should only need to take out, like... I don't know, they said like 10 of them or something like that.
Okay.
As opposed to some arbitrary number, maybe up to 30 of the other guys.
Remember that I need to do this. Can you say a few more sentences in a row for me, please?
Oh yeah, sorry. Hello everybody. This is the sound check that we should have done at the beginning of the stream. I hope you're all enjoying yourself. I hope you are taking inspiration from our very basic play.
There we go. Thank you. I think that should be good now.
Yeah, cool.
Funnily enough, it was the music that triggered me to go, hang on a sec, I've still got music on. Hang on a sec, the music's really quiet. Hang on a sec, Gideon's really loud.
Oh.
My bad.
Well, I hope I wasn't, you know, deafening anyone.
I think it was all good. I just don't know how to level a high-pitched voice versus a low-pitched voice as well. That's non-trivial. Oh, typical dog behavior. He's caught under the stairs. This is brutal. This is rude. And he stole my Cedo. Oh, he regenerates shield. I can't get my Cedo back.
I'll get it.
Or can I? I can.
Good.
I had to crouch.
That's a bit.
Puppy dog.
annoying.
Puppy dog. Can you stop that? Did he steal it again? He stole it again!
Well, I'm just gonna hammer him with my primary then.
There we go.
Should be able to stab him now. Don't get stuck under the stairs when you do it.
I won't. There we go.
Good.
Oh yeah, that's 2 puppies is halfway to the first murmur.
There you go.
And as always, Heifers is giving us words of encouragement in the chat of shoot those dudes.
So when are you gonna start playing, Hef?
I had a chat to Maddie today about why he hadn't joined us on Discord about this game yet.
Yeah.
And he was just confused about what the hell he was meant to be doing.
I think that's fair.
I was like, that's why you need to join the Discord.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Speaking of which, we have a Discord, guys. Join the Discord.
You all should join the Discord.
Sounds like too much of a time investment for a free game. I mean,
It can be. Like, that is a fair call. That is accurate. On the other hand, if you want to play it like in a more relaxed way, nothing's going to stop you doing that. It's just that we'll have to be really careful with what we let you see until you get past certain bits.
Unless you don't care about spoilers.
Unless you don't care. Well, I mean, sort of, because we would primarily like it if you would observe that for other people who come along as well, of course. For everyone who's playing along with us, we'd still like it to be possible to, for new people who want to be able to do the whole story thing, to not have it spoiled. So if you don't care about the story then, and you just want to play whenever, that's fine. As long as you're also willing to keep that veil for people who do care about it.
Yeah, like just Maddie said he doesn't care about the story. That doesn't mean I'm going to spoil it for him.
Yeah,
But
and in addition to that...
yeah, he wants to play it for the grind, which I completely understand.
Yeah, but in addition to that, he will care about the story. He just won't care about it to begin with.
Because the story that you get in the first 10 hours doesn't present it as worth caring about.
Yeah. But it is quite, I can't disagree, it is quite a time investment, and you do need...
I thought these bastards were only supposed to steal 10% of credits. They're stealing way more than 10%.
That's way more than 10% of your credits, yeah.
Is it that they steal everything but 10%?
Might be.
I'm doing the maths. I'm that invested. Yeah, they're stealing 90%.
There you go.
I think rounded up too.
What a bunch of jerks.
Bastards.
I will also say that this game ultimately is about creating limitations and obstacles for yourself. And then, creating challenges for yourself.
I feel like the game does still do a good job of that.
Oh yeah, but it gives you the tools to be able to do it yourself, is the thing. And it does an interesting job of it for the most part.
I don't have a bunch of mods on that I need.
Well,
that'll do it.
Yeah.
There we go. That'll do for now. I was wondering why I was struggling to see enemies last night.
Well, that might have been why.
Yep. Alright, where's your Lich at? We can alternate.
Okay, I'm an Earth. So let's do
let's go.
Let's be very, very simple. But
yes,
the
Marinara.
shift is going to be a hell of a lot quicker, by the looks of it, to farm than the Lich is. Hell of a lot quicker.
Like if it only takes 4 dogs for a murmur, then that's what, like 12 dogs? That's nothing. Hey, yeah. Right through the backpack. That might be also why I couldn't find any caches with Bodega last night. Because I didn't have
'Cause you
Animal
didn't have
Instinct
any-
on.
Yeah, you didn't have loot detection. Yeah, that would do it.
Or is wide loot detection. I think I still do have Thief's Wit on this loadout.
Yep. Yep.
Is that a Lich? Is that why we can't kill him? That's a Lich.
Yeah.
Not Lich, Brawl. That's
Brawl.
the word.
Yep.
Because you absolutely need a new vocabulary for every single feature.
To be fair, those are words that probably appeared in Dungeons and Dragons first.
Yeah.
That kind of context.
Oh, we've got a very peaceful song on right now. Don't know why that's happened. I need to clean up this playlist more. Sometimes on the weekend I'll just start playing it and start culling things from it.
Yeah.
But then I'll only last like half an hour and then cut it.
Yep.
Serpent Black! How's the Kura Lich hunting going? So, I finished off my Lich off stream. And got the Kura Tonkor. So I have a sister now. As I tried to indicate in the title. And I'm halfway to the first murmur on the sister, but poor old Gideon went for another Lich. And we've just discovered that murmurs for Lich do not equal murmurs for sister. So there's that.
Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. And besides, I have most of the Kuva weapons.
Oh, yeah. You're just trying to get the last few, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get the new ones, but unfortunately for me, the ones that I didn't have previously were the really good ones, the Brahma and the Nucor. So, I mean, the ones that I have are still great.
Of course, I didn't expect you to just play Warframe on stream. I know! That's part of my problem right now with like being like, oh, maybe I should try streaming other games. And I'm like, but I just want to play Warframe every day. Like, what if I just want to play Warframe every day?
You could be a variety streamer who just plays Warframe because it's the only game that you want to play right now. I mean...
I don't think that's what that word means, Gideon.
I'm aware of that. That's the joke. Yes.
I was trying to go for the Princess Bride meme, thank you very much.
Okay.
Keep using that word.
Yeah.
But you didn't keep using that word, so I flubbed the execution.
I wouldn't do such a thing. I'd try to avoid being a stereotype, wouldn't I?
I uninstalled all the other games I play now. I just play Warframe as well. Nice. It's just so good.
It's not even intentional. It's just like, oh yeah, so I could play other games, or is there an incentive
the only
to do that?
other game I've been considering playing lately, which is hilariously relevant to bring up now that his song is on, is Oxygen Not Included, because Hef played it.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I remember having so much fun with that game.
Yeah, it is, it's a very you game.
Yes.
And, you have, seriously chat, Gaz's achievements in that game are notable. And, when someone says to you, right, oh, hey, this is the amount that I did on my first try, I'm just trying to check to see how other people did to see whether I did well or not, you don't respond, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
That's rude.
It wasn't
That's
that I was
rude.
trying to check, though. I was trying to brag. But,
I mean, to be fair, that's something to brag about. How many cycles was it, Jazz? How many cycles?
1600, I think that save was on.
On her first ever game of Oxygen Not Included, guys.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous is what it is.
I will get a Kuva weapon from a Lich, step back for a minute, think about going to play another game, but realize, oh, I need Swarmer or Nightwave Weeklies or Auric and Catalyst Alert missions back to Warframe. Thank you for the reminder, because one of those did drop the other day. We should check to see if there's any up again.
Alert missions, yeah.
There isn't. I always forget, and then one day Zane was like, by the way, there's a good alert up, and I'm like, oh. But, with oxygen not included, you were talking about my achievements.
Yes.
I have actually gotten a lot of the actual achievements in that game. Not just, like, my playtime, but the achievements they set up, which are non-trivial. Let me go find them. Because they are actual achievements. In my opinion. And in the game's opinion, because achievements. I have got 35 out of 35 achievements. So there's easy ones like distribute 1,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents. Have got that one recently. Easy. There's like get them to prepare a meal. Easy. There's have duplicants consume 400,000 kilocalories of food without planting any seeds in planter boxes, farm tiles, or hydroponic farms.
Okay, so that's for the whole match. You like the whole.
Yep.
You're not allowed to plant any seeds whatsoever, basically. Yep, that's an achievement.
And then on top of that, there's another one. Have duplicants eat 400,000 kcal of critter meat before the 100th cycle.
Okay.
So short amount of time, have to ramp up breeding of critters
to
eat through all that.
Lot of
and then you need to have a certain amount of dupes to be able to eat through all that, right? Because they eat a certain amount each day.
Yep.
So you've got to
Yep.
not only do the critter management, but do the dupe management as well.
So what we're hearing from this is that some people are good at management games, and that's acceptable. That's okay.
Generate 240,000 kilojoules of power without using coal, methane, petrol, or wood generators. So clean fuel only. What else? Yeah, just like things like that. They're the hard ones, and I fucking did them. So it's not just that, like, my first run went well. I strove to get all the achievements. Come on.
It sounds like you smashed that game, basically. And
I do what I can. With the games that I love.
Yeah.
Zane's asking what achievement Hefstad got.
Yeah.
What, Zane? He hadn't thought that far ahead for the joke. What do you guys think of me keeping music on in the background? I understand it's quiet, but do you like it? Do you hate it? Give me feedback.
I can't hear it, so.
Yeah, you can't hear it. There's so many things like that. I'm like, I want community feedback, but I need to be confident about some decisions on my own stream. It's a weird mix.
It sure is. The whole
Seven
thing's
Backs,
weird,
Black said it's
like-
cool though, so it's staying.
Yep.
Sorry, I've just tried to get some energy up over here. And I'm
Yep.
somehow continuously hitting this tree rather than enemies. Again. Something destroying my shield. Hey puppy, you found me!
Probably that guy. Yeah.
I love that he found his way up to me. Very cute.
Oh, pardon me.
I see small new change here. Ooh, X3 Master. What is it? What do you notice?
Ooh. I think he's appreciating something that you've done, Jack.
Oh no! Can you get it?
Got it.
Go. Oh.
How you doing, X3?
Yeah, X3. Let us know. Oh, it might be that it's 5 puppies, not 4. Because that
That
didn't
would
go
make-
to 3/4.
That would make sense, though.
Yeah.
I mean, even if there was a bit of variation in that, it still makes sense.
Yep. The PC thingy in the top right corner of the stream overlay. Yes! I meant to bring it up, but I forgot. Where is it? Where is it?
I don't remember that.
I clicked the thing that said I don't remember that. Yeah. So people people were like coming in and being like PC or console and questions like that. And I was like, I don't really want to put it as a tag in my title, so let's make it a cute little.
Yeah.
And it's in a font that is very similar to a certain in-game font you might recognize.
It sure is a little body lack.
And Nightbot's doing the heavy lifting here. Are my audio levels okay? Let me know.
I'm enjoying having difficulty getting this Nightwave achievement.
The primary weapon kills.
Yeah.
I wonder why that could be difficult for you.
It's not so much difficult as there's competition for it, so that's entertaining.
Don't worry, I'm at 120, so I'll stop soon.
It's all right, but the thing is, right?
Yeah.
You're getting alright at the game, you know.
I mean, I don't think pressing middle click into a room and letting it go blah 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 is being good at the game.
I disagree. You've done the preparation.
Actually, I still didn't change my loadout to a Grenier good loadout. Not Grenier, Corpus good loadout, so.
Yeah.
At least Nightbot isn't as annoying as Me6. I mean, I feel like you guys are really mean to Me6. They're just there to help and have fun and encourage people to chat. And you guys just hate him for some reason. It's not his fault. Zane said that he's not invited to our wedding.
Wow, harsh.
He's not wrong. Alright, let's get through this
Poor
door.
Misi. He doesn't... It's not his fault that he's a terribly conceived character.
It's not his fault that he's just overused by everyone.
Yeah. It's not his fault that he's basically like Howley from South Park and people still don't get the joke. And even, yeah.
I would not get that joke.
Multi-generational problem.
I have never watched that program.
Who's deliberately conceived to be as poor a character as possible.
So, I've just realized a problem with even updating my mower's new color scheme.
Yeah.
I think he's hacking mowers to help us, i.e. that shockwave mower that's on the dog.
Yeah. And therefore Zane's problem will be compounded, and you haven't. I mean, you did what he asked.
Yeah.
It just hasn't solved the problem that he was having.
Yeah. He's a
This
good
feels
little
like
mower.
work.
He's just doing what he's been programmed to do.
Yeah, this feels exactly like work, Giles. Where, you know, they ask me to do something and I do it, and then they go, "Why didn't you do the thing?" And I go, "No, I did exactly the thing." And they go, "Oh, well, why didn't it have the outcome that I expected to have it?" And I'm like, if I knew that, I wouldn't be involved in this one-sided conversation.
Yeah. Ooh. Endo. Always gotta get the Endo. Who knew Endo would be one of the rarest resources in this game?
Well, to be fair, I mean, I couldn't tell you everything. And that is a pretty big spoiler when it comes down to it. You must admit.
Sarcasm detection unavailable. Please try again later.
You see, that's the problem, right? It wasn't sarcasm. It was that kind of non-sarcasm that you get when the problem really is that big, but telling you about it beforehand wouldn't have solved it.
Yes. Okay. I thought you were referring to lore.
No,
Okay.
not at all. I mean, the joke is in the experience being part of the lore, really, if there's any joke.
Ah! God damn it. Dropship, why?
Well, because, can. Killed Arnold, too.
Thanks for getting Transistor first. Appreciate it.
I did I? Whoops. Sorry about that.
No, but for real, like...
Probably got something to do with the colours. Zane, what have you done?
We look nothing alike. What are you talking about?
This is all your fault, Zane.
Oh, if only he was listening. There we go. You can get all the kills from here. I'm done.
Alright, well. If that mower doesn't steal them all.
Which one?
Yeah, true.
We only need to kill one more enemy, apparently. Ooh!
That might be why we only need to kill one more enemy.
Should I attempt anyway?
Nah.
No? It doesn't cost anything, does it?
It will level her.
Oh, okay. Alright.
But if she
let's
summons
just-
hounds, then we should kill those and get more things out of
Yes.
them.
So I'm gonna head outside where there's more room.
Yeah.
I've got the client server issue where I'm seeing 2 markers for her.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Even though I thought I was the
3
server.
somehow.
Is that her or a dog? Oh, it's a dog. Is it? No, it's her. Okay.
That's her. Yeah.
Oh, I've got a marker for her inside as well as outside.
Yeah, which is the weird part. I'm like, is that a duplicate or something? I don't know.
Yep. Hopefully my mower's being a good mower and is following me and not attempting to attack the sister. Not
Well.
attempting to attack Drubber Axe.
There is a dog here.
There is a dog there.
Yep.
Well,
Druba.
isn't that silly that it doesn't have 2 icons, different icons like the Thrall system?
Yeah, it should. I agree. But yeah, you should come back to just in case. Yeah.
Hello. This is me. I am back.
Got it.
Sorry, puppy dog. It had to be done. In 2 runs, I've gotten 1 murmur, so that's not bad.
Yeah. That's really fast in comparison.
Oh, and progress on a 2nd murmur.
Nice.
So that's weird. I wonder what percentage of a murmur it gives then.
Well, it's like I said, there's probably a bit of variation, but it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be exact. It just has to, add up to over the target value.
Yep. UI fact, curiosity killed the cat is actually care killed the cat. As in care about things, stress and worry. I don't get it. Was it originally care killed the cat? Ah.
I mean, what does origin mean in this sense?
Original.
No, I know, but it's like it's an idiom, right? So it probably comes out of some kind of phrasing. Most idioms are born from mutation, right?
Oh my god. Drubber Axe just said, oh, trying to guess my password, yawn.
Cute.
Oh, that's perfect. I suspect we'll need to go and watch the QI episode to get more info.
Probably.
I do not have the first...
What do you need?
Yep. I need Netra.
Netra. I definitely have a Netra. Let me see how many I have.
I thought I had them all,
Upstairs.
but I am wrong. I've got 3 relics for it.
I only have 1 Netra.
Have I got blueprints that are cheap that I haven't started building yet? When did that
Probably
happen?
not. So Netras are in 4. Requiem 4.
Yep.
Should be fine. Certainly
What
I have a lot
blueprint
of
was
them.
that? Despair. Oh,
Despair.
the secondary.
Ooh.
Oh yes, we did get that, didn't we?
Yeah, from the stalker. Yeah.
That's why I don't remember getting it.
Those are nice. They feel weighty.
Yeah.
They have a if you played with the kunai, they have like a punch through to them. They have mass.
Yep. Yep. I'm so close on some of these. I'm so close on some of these.
What do you need for the Exegus?
Argon and repeller systems.
Repeller systems. Something tells me I got a set of propeller systems and I used them all on that.
Ah.
Instead of, you know, building gravamags.
Yep. I'll sort out the rest of that later. We have got some more thrall killing to do.
Give me 1 sec. Just
Ooh,
checking
unless
up.
we're going for the stuff in the things.
Yeah, I just had to check on a print.
Ooh, oh good. Look at
I
him
do
go!
know
Got light trailing after him as well.
that...
What a good little drone.
Alright, I'm ready.
Cool. Are we doing thralls or are we doing relics?
That's up to you. What do we got in the way of relics?
There's a assault?
Assaults and a disruption.
What's an assault?
Assault is basically just a... Well, it's a course that we get from point A to B, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Give me a sec, I'll read the description.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult is it?
Assault, it's sabotage, basically.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
We could do one of them. It was this guy. So low on traces. Oh, I forgot to get myself soft drink for this stream. Yes, I will be drinking... Oh no! Is my water bottle up there? Green one, that's 2 liters. I filled up my water bottle and I forgot to bring it back to my desk. Yes, that one. Thank you.
Well, in that case, if that's what we're doing, I'm gonna go into the fridge for a second. And then...
The level of ADHD of... He was shaking my water bottle over my entire desk area, and I'm like, if the lid isn't fastened, this could go real fucking bad.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
ADHD.
So the question is, do I want
Oh, good day.
grapefruit or mandarin? Mandarin.
Yeah. My choices are dropping the spoon and scaring myself. Apple raspberry. Picking up the spoon.
Yeah.
Apple raspberry, peach mango, or multi-fruits. Which has a picture of an orange, an apple, a mango, passion fruit, and grape.
All of those sound okay.
I think I'm in an apple raspberry mode because the peach mango is this stevia based one, and it is clear, which makes it hard to figure out how much to use, right?
And I don't know, I've never actually been that much of, like, I've tried stevia based products before, and they just yeah.
It does have an interesting aftertaste, but I can't remember what it reminds me of. I need to drink some more of it to be able to try and conjure that from the memory banks, right?
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm just having to explicitly not pay attention to something right now.
Oh, good.
So
Really? I'm
as
just
an
trying to match
aside-
everything to my nail polish today, clearly.
That's a good distraction. I needed that.
You're welcome.
We have discussion topics for later, though, I think.
That we do. All right. How close are you to being back?
I'm back right now.
Oh. Much. Ready to roll on this relic with this rock music.
Mandarin
Oh.
soda. There we go. Sorry about
I'm about to sample a camembert. and a triple cream camembert. I don't know the difference, so I'm excited to learn which is which. Zane being fancy in his, no doubt orange sticker and or, grocery outlet store purchases.
Indeed.
99 cents each, he says.
He's very frugal when it comes to strange things.
Yes. Like groceries. Groceries are a strange thing he's frugal about.
Yes, but he somehow manages to find things in the groceries that are just... I mean, I didn't know that they produced that. You know?
Yep. Alright, we gotta get relics.
Really helpful.
Look for more reactant. What do you think we're doing, Missy? Gonna stop running that way because I can sense a turret.
But Space Mom. She'd never underestimate our ability.
Boop. Now I can blah 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 to my heart's content.
Yep. So we got to defend this.
Yep. Against the many enemies that are attacking us right now.
Yep. Totally all the enemies that are on this side of the door.
I wonder if it has mucked up like that because it's a relic.
Hmm.
Get some shield,
hope not.
Transistor. You need it.
Wasn't exactly a long defense anyway.
Yeah. I appreciated it for that aspect.
Hmm. Ten more.
Nice. Is it really a
It's easier.
sabotage if there aren't any caches?
Hmm. Actually, it's ironic because it's the Kuva fortress, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's the one of the only places where they have caches in other missions.
Ah.
Maybe it's only an assault because it's a it's identical to a sabotage except there are no caches.
Yep. That might be it.
That might be just something that they decided while they were writing it, or I might have just made that up.
Yep. Either way, it pretty much works.
Yeah.
Uh, 9 out of 10 reactant, not bad. Let's just do one of those so we don't have to deal with the rampant.
Yep, thank you.
There's the last reactant for me.
That's it. That's my 150.
Beautiful.
Let's go find a cannon.
Cannon? I hardly know her. I'm just gonna say the ADHD is strong in this house tonight.
Woo! Yeah.
Yes, Zane points out something very, very relevant. I'm just trying to fill out the gap that his absence is leaving.
We need more non sequitur humor.
What are you doing, Transistor? I appreciate it, and you're being a real cutie, but what are you hacking right? What was that, mate?
Who knows?
Is that the quest objective? Is it doing the quest objective for us?
No, that's over here.
Okay.
That's still 100 meters from me.
I don't know what it was hacking then. Good work, Transistor.
Possibly a wall thingy? For like releasing mods?
Maybe.
because that's how it was getting the mowers before.
Go on, mower. Oh. Kids beat
Oh.
mower to it. I can't taste the difference. I don't know if I have COVID or if I'm just not French enough. I would be surprised if we had COVID. Like, there was a casual contact site at a shopping centre on the Gold Coast, like, weeks ago. But
can we get in this way even? I bet we can't. Nope, can't get in that way. Have to go that way, I guess. Oh, there's one of them.
Oh, there's a pipe here going down. This ain't it? Ain't it?
This way.
Way. Oh, other pipes. Okay.
Yeah. I got lucky.
Cool.
You did it. The Navar cannon is out of operation.
Yay!
Find the command center. The command center controls the Navar cannon's telemetry.
Alright, command center time. Got it.
To take out that galleon.
I don't need to use my primary anymore.
Yes, very that. Now, why wouldn't you if you had something like OP, like someone might have, you know, a Ceto?
This is the command
Ow!
center. You'll need
No, transistor!
all three of the telemetry keys.
I need you to hack things! Wake up! There we go. Oh, this one's fun. You find the keys and you insert the keys. I remember doing this. I think I did this one solo, and it was... Or it's very similar to what you have to do for the quest.
Yeah.
Which was fun.
Insert that
I really enjoyed that quest. It was the right amount of difficulty, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the other key. Okay. Oop, one Mississippi.
I got one too.
Okay. And the last one's downstairs. This is the only part where it was confusing for me because you needed to go around to a side door to get to it.
Mm.
That was the only bad part. I wanted to be able to slide in through the window gating.
I know they put that bunker window gating there. Just like, oh, you can almost slide into it if only you like ducked properly.
Yep.
Nope.
I missed that transistor went down. Rip transistor.
Oh no.
They will be missed.
Oh well, we'll just have to hack everything ourselves.
At least we get happy, bouncy music for this part of the mission. I really feel like I need like a amped up soundtrack that's got tracks like this in it, and then like a more chill one for maybe like just chatting.
Yep.
But I don't have that level of organization with playlists yet. One of the great things about streaming is you're always learning. And we've got a jetpack in the chat. How's it going, jetpack? Transistor just sleeping. Does he dream? Something electric sheep.
Electric floofs.
Hey. There's a floof for like I think a type of bird, and it looks like a sheep to me. It's so cute. And we've already had the first jetpack docks of the evening. How many more will we get? Who knows? I'm firing the cannon.
Firing the cannon. Firing my lasers.
Pew pew pew.
Do you feel like our laser was charged for long enough?
Yeah, that was a bit I feel like the Amberless
Underwhelming.
fight is
Yeah.
better than that. This is a long mission.
I mean, to be fair, this is an assault mission that, I mean, it's a multi-part kind of like sabotage mission, but in comparison, right?
Oh, spinny thing. That was fun.
Yeah. In comparison, it's just we're still just shooting stuff. We're not taking out a boss.
Yep. I really like that. It was we shoot the cannon and then we destroy
Yeah.
the targeting mechanism so they can't shoot it anymore.
Yeah. We shoot it at their own dudes.
Yep.
The
How are
only
you
way we
doing
could
on
have
this
made
fine evening, Jetpack? How's it going? How's the weather treating you? How's the COVID situation treating you?
Oh, God me.
A bit like that sometimes, isn't it?
Oh, right now especially. I mean, all of that Python work today.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, chap. I hope you all had a good work day. Those of you who actually had to work. Oh, my eyes actually feel kind of funny, and I might go and have a break after this. Just
Alright.
for a little bit. I'll be back.
That sounds reasonable. I think I'm just going to run past the turret. The exit's right there. We don't really need to
We don't
them
need
out.
to care about them at all, no.
Yep.
The only
I
reason
had-
we'd care is if we were still looking for, you know, that one last thingy.
Wow!
That's entirely not what we wanted.
We'll take it.
Mm.
Jetpack is both good and cold. Yeah, what this... We've had like a warm snap and then a cold snap and then a warm snap and now we're back to the cold snap? It's really weird.
No,
I blame the
that's-
clouds.
I mean, yeah.
Second shot next week! Jetpack! Yay. Yay, yay,
Yeah,
yay.
mine's tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I've got a work meeting in the morning. I've got several work meetings in the morning, and then I have to like pack up quickly and then rush off to the hospital.
Yep.
That'll be good. And then I'm taking Friday off again.
I'm still on that cancellation list.
Good luck.
But what was I gonna say about what we were talking about? I had a fun one at work today where I managed to prevent one of my team members from spending any more time trying to re-engineer a solution because we forgot part of it. And so we've got like a demo made by an architect who's often a jerk, and it makes use of this functionality that in our minds, we knew we didn't need to use it, but then a question re-emerged recently that made us think, oh shit, no, we actually do need to use it. And it took me a day and a half of this dev basically spinning tires trying to figure out how we could integrate that piece before I realized, no, wait, we don't have to still. Here's what we figured we were going to do when we designed this, like, at the start of the year.
Engineering does this a lot more than people realize, I think. Yeah. When individual engineers are asked to perform tasks that maybe maybe it's just like a small piece of a project that just needs to push the project over the line or something like that. So you're not really focused on it, and you fix it, and then you walk away and you go and do the other thing that you're supposed to do. And then someone comes back to you a year and a half later and goes, "Hey, you know that thing that you did?"
There is out of like my first couple of years at working at corporation I work at, I remember the first 6 months because it was a major thing that it took me 6 months to do. And then I don't remember essentially like the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Until I became like a team lead and responsible for shit.
Yeah.
And then I mostly remember.
It's literally just that they keep throwing problems at you and say, fix this, fix this, fix this.
Yeah.
And then if you can remember what happened later, then that's good. But chances are, after a while, it'll just wash over you and you won't remember.
Yeah. Like, I look at some of my designs, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm the one that did that.
Yeah, I get that too with things that I did a decade ago in research environments. And I'm like, this shouldn't have been done this way. Whoever did this was completely wrong. It's the most common engineering thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be back.
All right. The first major feature that I worked on so I don't know when it shipped. Let's just say I finished it in mid-2014. And it's now 2021. That code is 7 years old now. Not quite a decade, but getting scarily close.
Yeah.
There's
I give you coordinates.
There's definitely code that I did in 2012 that is still in the product today.
Yeah.
Late 2012, but oof.
Yep. I mean, the age of the code isn't the problem. It's how aware you were of the things around the code when
Yep.
you wrote it. And there's no substitute for experience.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, I will be back in 20 or so.
Alright. I'll see you then.
See you soon.
In the meantime, I'm going to get some lenses. And hopefully one of these. Let's do this shit.
Early lunch for council.
I'd say this isn't exclusive to engineering, sadly. Ooh. Ooh. Do you have any examples you'd like to share with the class, Jetpack? I heard Zane laugh in the background, so I feel like I'm on fire tonight. Could be wrong. Thank you for reconfirming that that was funny, Zane.
Find this trapper and if he survive, bring him back.
It was a perfectly timed joke because he just paused his TV show. Fantastic.
The Ostron's disappearance. Bring them to me for questioning.
He's being a fantastic, supportive fiance and watching his TV show with headphones on. Oh, I should be able to turn the music up now. Where's the music at? With headphones on, it's really like Sandy Tosvig? I'm just gonna butcher it every time. I know how to say it, just not right now.
Nearby. Track them down.
If I can think about how she says it, then I know how to say it, but... Oh, I need to not kill anyone else. I need to just kill this guy. Quick! Oh no! Oh no, guys! No! How do I... Okay. We're gonna need... No, okay, we've already killed some shit. Let's just kill more shit. Including the goddamn turret. Fuck you, turret. Fuck you, turret, for killing me. Sandy Toxvig. There's a K in there. Alright, we made it that time. I'm doing this the risky way because that's the way you've got to do it to get the bonus. I guess I could have been a little bit less risky in that second attempt, but... You gotta add some challenge somewhere? I don't know. I don't know. No one can pronounce Danish, not even the Danes.
Was active near the Ostron's
Not over public space. All good, Jetpack. All good.
so I can examine its logs. The drone is
Hack the
nearby.
drone.
Find
Okay.
it and hack it.
There she is. Depot's dominance. Where was that? I don't remember seeing a T-pose.
It's under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it.
It's funny because I'm so much more cautious when I'm playing this off stream. Fucking hell. Whenever I come here to do bounties on my own, look who fucking turns up. Goddamn thumper. I don't have enough energy to deal with this guy. Not when the drone can't stop, won't stop. There we go. I was using all my energy on those guys. Don't let them hurt the drone. How can I do that when he's running through an area with a thumper and turrets? Lotus? This is bullshit. The game is really trying to challenge me today. This is supposed to be like not even a high level thing. And they're throwing everything they got at me. There goes my mower. Have I got enough energy to at least press forward? No. Probably not going to get the chance to.
Another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Bye, Transistor. I'll miss you. I have to protect the drone. Zane's laughing at something. I assume it's UI. When you died. Oh, okay. Oh, when I revived, I think you mean. The thumper's still coming for me. This is bullshit.
Don't let them harm the drone.
Oh, and we got Dargans on our tails as well. Jeez. Oh. At least we got some happy music to make up for this. Look how far we've got left to go. 100 meters. At least they're dropping lots of energy for me. Alright. It's almost there. We made it. Just. Actually, we can get the bonus, so it's not that bad. Wow, Endo! That's absolutely the lens I was looking for. Alright, where to next? Liberate the camp, alrighty. Where the Lotus commands, I shall go. This area has turrets, though. I know this. Clear all hostiles. Oh, not one of these. Not one of these. It's gonna be like a clear all hostiles and then maintain control of the area. Just you watch. Just you watch. Oh, is it gonna be a no, it's clear all hostiles. I think it's a... What's he? Is he in the water? What's going on? Game, what are you doing? What are you doing to me, game? Has Zane tried humankind? No, but I tried triple cream camembert and non-triple cream camembert tonight. Yeah, see, control level. This is gonna be hard. I'm supposed to be able to like look for where they drop, but then I'm gonna get tunnel vision. This is the thing I was talking about where like last night I could have sworn it wasn't showing me enemies on the radar for this particular one. See, look, he's not showing up on my radar. I guess my pet is dead, and generally that's handled by my pet. Right, let's chuck down another one of these. Did I chuck down one over here? Is that why there's energy over here? Or is that from the guys? The dead guys. This is a weird quest because I feel like you just gotta maintain a cadence of killing people and then you get a bonus percentage for killing people. And it means that you don't lose the bonus. Ah! Ow, that hurt. What did that? This is a toggle in music. We're getting some really new and interesting music tonight, which is not a bad thing. Oh shit! Probably don't want to jump into the bright, fiery center of this area. Alright, where the hell are the enemies? They're knocking me down, that's where they are. Get another one of these up. We're at 82%. We need to not drop too far. Where the hell are the other enemies? I'm getting destroyed now, and I don't know why. Right, we're still winning. The ground is shaking. There's a turret up there. Okay. That's not helping. Right, he's probably just dropped some dudes in somewhere. I'm out of energy though. Where'd the turret go? I want to take it out. Oh, I hate Noxes. Noxes are the worst. Got him. Alright, we're not doing too bad for maintaining control. Which is the important thing. There we go. We got the bonus. We got the bonus. Hopefully that means we get a lens. Jeez Louise. Nope, no lens. Okay. There's the mod. Discount grocery outlet 99 cents each. Not outlet. Is there another mod? Ah, just tons of loot. Okay. I would appreciate tons of loot right now because I need energy. But now I'm getting attacked again, so I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna skedaddle. Ooh, Ostron hostage. Hey, yeah. This one is easy peasy. You hack the thing on his back. Once you've killed everyone, of course. And then you just lie. And he follows. And then you land in the spot where he needs to come. And he will eventually run over him. See? No relic though. And these guys are supposed to clearly drop in while you're doing the mission. But if you fly, they are clearly mistimed. Alright. These dropships need to stop hurting me. I don't like it. Not heard of DGO. Yeah, it's like a one-off shop that we've got down on the coast. Yeah, Zane got 3 kilos of pumpkin soup for $4 and 1 kilo of pastrami for $6. Yeah. Not sure what the expiry dates on that shit is, but he got them. Anyway, we need a hut where we can pick up more quests. More bounties. Ah! I'm like, I can hear a large angry guy. Wherefore? No, not you, Zane. Not you. It was a zombie. Alright, this one. Let's try it. It's higher level, but I should be able to do it. They must create chaos. That's something I can do. Is the soup edible? I mean, when he poured it out of the pouch, it did not look too edible, but he ate it. There's some turrets or something. Sniper up there. Hey! Hey! Stop sniping me! Rude! There we go, got the sniper. Huh?
I just had to show you.
Oh, okay, I'm in the middle of something that's non-trivial and stressful. That's all good. Let's give it a minute. Oh, this is the enemy supplies one. Okay. Okay. This one isn't too hard. But I do need more guys to show up so that I can get the bonus. The hardest part about this one is not completing it before you get the bonus. Because the bonus is semi-unrelated to the quest. To the objective, rather. And there's a time limit. And there's Grok Drill I've got to go pick up. There we go, it's better. Where are you going, buddy? See, when I can sort of like take it at my own pace, I don't die as much, which is nice. But see, we're only halfway there on the bonus. But we're going to be, I would say, approximately over halfway there with the objective in a minute. How did you guys fucking land up there? This is preposterous. There we go.
There's the supply beacon. Grab it.
Alright, now I need to make sure I kill 10 more guys before completing the mission. In the next 3 minutes. So there's the mission drop.
Destroy the supplies.
So I need some other enemies to show up first. Oh, don't have snipers. Don't have snipers. Yeah, come on, come get me. How many are we at? 27 out of 30. Okay, we just need 3 more dudes. That's 1 guy. That's not 3 guys. You're a guy. There we go. And we need 1 more guy and then that guy on the objective in 2 minutes. Come on. Come on, video game. He's not enough. Need more than just him. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the game to spawn some more dudes. Look at him. Look at him over there trying his best. Less. See, sometimes it feels like this game makes things impossible. It's, is that soup edible? It looks like MRE. What's that? Oh, military food. Cool. I don't think this game's gonna let me get the bonus. Unless there's some guys hiding on the outskirts somewhere. Ah, all I can find is butterflies. Oh, I need an extra guy to spawn is the problem, Zane. There are no more dudes spawning. Because the game is like, we spawned the last thing you need for the objective and a Nox. You need to kill 2 more guys. The one time I wouldn't mind some dropships coming in. No dropships. Can I kill just him? Let's try.
There are tales of pots that have been watched, and it is
And it is said amongst the people
that they do not boil. A watched pot never boils.
Alright, we killed him. Anyone else?
Their comms just lit up.
No bonus for us.
What you just did. Let's
Thank you for the posture check. Thank you for the hydrate, Hefner. Hefner, how's it going?
I'm tracking a Grenier drone with information.
It's
about
pretty
the
watered
target.
down, and they added too much cinnamon and nutmeg to hide the lack of flavor. Otherwise, it's just yummy pumpkin soup. One of these guys. If just one of these fuckers could have turned up.
Is nearby. Find it and hack it.
Where a drone? Their drone.
That's it. The drone is under our
It's drone again, guys.
escort it to the extraction
But it
point.
doesn't look like we're going through a base with turrets this time. Look, the fucking dropships like that. Bastards. Right, wiring in Detroit.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
That doesn't sound too enjoyable, Hef, because I imagine you've got a decent amount of travel time for that. Ooh, shoot. I should have been paying attention to the guys in front of the drone, not the guys adjacent to the drone. Look at that one guy. Like, I'm gonna get you! So far away.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
They're sending in another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant. I mean, I don't think that roller really counts, right? Oh, I can see some oh, Condrox flying away? And that guy. There we go. I saw his shadow, funnily enough. I love this game. I love this game. It's one of the closer sites. Only 5 minutes north. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, Hef. Did you bring your Kevlar? No, but I did see one prostitute. A guy on a scooter rolled up to her and then went away. I can only guess he asked her for a cig, probably. Never know. What if they were CIA agents? Oh, sorry, pilot. It's not just that I destroyed your little floaty ship thing. He also killed you on landing. Because, killing their ship does not equal killing them in a lot of cases. Very mean.
The drone is ours. Analyzing data stream.
Ah, that's not the thing I wanted. Oh well, we got 3 more chances. Or bad pricing. Oh, jetpack.
Supply drop.
If does charge a bit too much, I'd walk away.
Sell the drop to keep them on edge.
And we gotta get him back. That means I
Hey, yo.
should put the music back down a bit. There we go. I'm having a much easier time on this level 40 to 60 bounty than on the
I need a data mass from
20 to 30, whatever it was, except I now need to do a defense with a thumper. That's Hef's prostitute nickname, Thumper? Or Kawaka, because I did just kill a Kawaka.
grab it.
Zane's being a rude tonight. I hope you guys don't mind. Look at that Thumper.
Sufficient for it to be his nickname in high school. Right.
Now the Thumper's going to be distracting my guns. I know that defending this guy from a Thumper isn't that hard because he doesn't really
Yeah.
concentrate on the defense target. It's like he doesn't
Yeah.
understand defense targets.
Yeah.
But it adds to visual clutter and
It sure does.
things like that. And there's a turret over there, of course. Ooh, let's go kill this before anyone can make use of it. There we go. Hey, Thumper. Oh, he knocked me over. That's rude. Also do one of those before getting knocked down. Hey, Thumpy. Oh, yum. Proctral. Yeah, like, look, the thing I'm protecting has taken next to no damage. Oh, we're getting bloody bombed, though, from over there. That's fun. Oh, shoot. I need to take out... Oh, this is a lot. This is a lot. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. We got some shield back.
That was
Where
close.
did I drop my friend that gives me health and ammo? I dropped it over here. Oh, there's an actual guy that has mortar in his name? That might be the guy causing mortars to happen. I'm gonna die in a second, though. We got 13 seconds. And it's above 80% HP still. See, this is fine. It's just a thumper. Hurts my brain. Not necessarily my warframe, just my brain. And whatever the hell is doing mortars right now.
The mortar turret.
And of course, no dice on what I wanted.
That's bad news for the commander.
That's
got
bad
more
news for the
chances.
commander and bad news for me.
Seized intelligence has
That's our bird's genitals, aren't it? No, we didn't say
Cloaca.
cloaca, but I said can't friggin' give it away. Kawaka, Kuwaka or something?
Something like that.
Not cool. Kuwaka. That's not exactly the button I intended to press, but it's the one I did. What's this one? It's a clear all dudes out mission, but then what? Oh,
Probably
keep
hold-
area secured again!
Yep.
I feel like it's a smaller circle at least.
It varies a lot with the terrain difficulty.
Yeah. Oh, hello, snipers. Oh, hello, turret on top of snipers. Oh, shit. I'm about to lose my bonus objective. We haven't lost it yet. Ow.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Touch and go.
I need these melee guys to stop avoiding my turrets. If
Mm-hmm.
they get turrets, I get turrets too. God damn it.
They can't really argue with that.
Exactly. It's only
And I
fair.
mean, if they do, you can just shoot them.
Yep.
So,
Those guys with a turret. And yet, those guys with a turret. Let's pick up the grok drill while we're here. More guys over there where we can get with a turret. Alright, we're getting there. Let's shoot one up there, because the rush turret still ain't dead. Die, damn you.
what
There
does
we
that
go.
have? Tetris effect?
A Tetris game Apums likes is friggin' 40 USD. What the just? Wow. That's way more than I would have expected.
It's pretty artistic.
Yeah, but do you really want to spend that much on a very common gameplay loop just with visuals?
Oh, it's visuals and audio, and it all works together. It's quite a spectacle, actually. But yeah, I don't know. Do you like Tetris that much?
That's a good question. At that point, I just pay for Nintendo's sub and get Nintendo's Tetris, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
16 seconds. Where was I getting shot from just then? That's also my problem. I'm bad at figuring out where I'm being shot from.
Well, the game doesn't
Oh.
do a great job of telling you that.
It doesn't help when it's a dropship that is above you.
It's true.
Alright, we did it and we kept the bonus. Please, for the
Nice.
love of
Wow.
God, give me the thing I'm looking for.
Captured the camp. The commander
Come on,
Uh,
come on, land.
something from the same loot rarity, but not the thing I
Yeah.
want.
scanning.
Some games are just too damn expensive, some are too cheap. Yeah.
Yep.
See if you can draw the commander out.
And now we need to kill 15 guys. I've done this one in a very short amount of time before. When I've been lucky in getting many dudes at once in this small little... I want to call it a reticle, but a circle. I believe the reticle's more like the aiming crosshair, right?
That's correct, yes. Reticle is on the scope.
Yep. Right, where are we up to? Oh, snipers again. Where are you? There.
At least you're getting dropships too.
Yep. We need them. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, it was Hef that did that the other day too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, that was so good. It was so good that I clipped it.
Yeah, Nintendo's amazing ability to charge you full price for a game that was released like 10 years ago is it's legendary, eh?
It's unwarranted. Wow, 2 wisps. You fucking joking me. God damn it. Alright, that's it for Cetus tonight. I just want to come in daily, attempt to get the thing I'm looking for, and get the hell out.
Yeah, fair enough. Those Eidolon lenses, hey?
Just... I'm never gonna get one at this rate. I've been so unlucky. But I think this is the sort of grind that Just Maddie's looking for, so...
Yeah.
We got the Axie S3, we got the Miso N6, we got the Garen Neuroptics, the Revenant Neuroptics.
Mm.
Vigilante Pursuit?
Yep.
Apparently I already had that. I don't remember. Oh well. Are you ready to do some more Lich farming?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let me leave this godforsaken hole of a planet. It's Earth. It's not Earth, guys. That's the joke.
Yep.
There goes my Roomba. Godspeed, little Roomba.
So adorable. What a cute little robot.
It is. Right.
Very
upgrade
spacey
anything?
though. I mean, yeah, sure, space Roomba in space. But
Well, I was just thinking, hope they are gonna Kuva Lich farming. It is in the title, so we gotta do it at some point. Huh. It's not letting me invite you.
wrong interface.
And generally, there's a right-click invite from there as well, but it was only giving
Is
me right-click join session.
Oh, weird. I confess I
alright.
have had that as well.
Trav seems to be active again. Maybe we can start TNG up again. Ooh, I'm keen. I'm keen. I think we did Sister Lich, Sister Relic. So,
Yeah.
your turn or Relic again?
What are we looking at for relics? We still got the assault and the disruption up. Let's do the assault again.
I'd rather just do a Lich again and then
Okay.
see what Requiems are up next.
Okay, let's do that then.
We have been sort of Netflix party watching TNG Jetpack. Not using Netflix party, but using what I would call a similar technology. And we're up to season 4 now, so we haven't done too badly in smashing out the seasons, right? It's taken a while, but we're getting there.
You are here to find our
Yes, Star
target
Trek.
and bring them
Sorry.
to the extraction point.
As I was drinking, I was like, oh, I might need to explain to him what the acronym TNG stands for. And you've figured it out yourself.
Target located. Bring them in.
Oh, this is a capture, is it?
We
Yeah.
cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
Sorry, I'm going into the secret room.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
Ah.
capturing the target.
I always get stuck up here. This is... There we go. I needed to slide more than I was.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Nothing cool in here today. Hey! We've got confirmation that follows are still working! Yay! Welcome, Wadsley 88? Curious, considering we were just talking about a TV show that has a Wesley. Well.
Well.
Whoa, hang on. I watched 2 seasons worth of 1-hour episodes of Doom Patrol in 2 sittings. Damn, yeah, Hef, you were getting through it. Collectively watching a series sounds like my sort of hell, though. It is difficult to sometimes coordinate everyone. That's why Hef's going for like, I think it's as long as we've got 3 people, we're just gonna watch.
Yeah.
For some of us, it's a
Seems
rewatch as
reasonable.
well, so we don't really need to
Yeah.
be there for every ep.
Totally. I mean, I haven't watched it in years, but yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch every episode by any means.
Also, Jetpack, we don't do any pausing like that. The only thing will be if Hef notices like a production level like detail or mistake, like they've duct taped up a set or something because the carpet is not well cut. We'll sometimes rewind for shit like that, but most of the time we're not pausing and rewinding and shit. What covert weapons are Gideon and you working on getting from your liches? So I'm working on my flux rifle, is that what it's called? From my sister, and what are you working on, Gideon? I can't remember.
The Kuva Gratler.
Hoover Gratler, there you go. What was that? I missed it. I don't know, Jetpack, what did you miss?
Which part? Yeah.
Last
We'll
time
have
was
to
me
supply more
episodes ago,
content.
crew in the reflection of their computer screen. Yeah, as in camera crew was in the reflection of one of the computer screens.
An Ayatan statue.
Ooh, hell yeah. Oh, and there's a Ayrton star in here.
Oh,
Oh, and of
lovely.
course I hacked a thing, so all the
Oh, the chests to come open, yeah.
chests are opening slowly, one by one. Surely this one's gonna unlock. One of them hasn't though, which is weird. Hey, yes, there's a Discord. Thank you, Hef. Appreciate it. Smarfy! You lovely, kind individual. You didn't need to do that. Thank you. I think you might be one of the first to hit 6 months though. So grats. How has it been 6 months? I don't know. I only noticed today that the 6-month badges were out. I was just like, oh. I really needed to. No, you didn't. I just thought that the random locked chest was a Warframe thing. When I have a mod on my hacking tool that when I hack a thing, it unlocks chests nearby. So that chest was in the vicinity of that and therefore should have been unlocked.
There's a limit of 5, I think.
That'll be it then. Hef misses Smarfy. We all miss Smarfy. Smarfy stream
Yeah.
last night. Mwah, beautiful. So good.
Such a nice stream. Thanks for
fun.
that, Smurf.
I wonder what they're doing nowadays. See, like that. Like what, Jetpack? I grabbed the 18, didn't I? Just a chest full of random locked chests. Yeah. I have a sister and Gideon has a Lich, that is correct. Which means we cannot farm them at the same time we discovered. We are trying these things and experimenting and discovering together. Funnily enough, thralls do not equal puppy dogs. Robotic puppy dogs. Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah, quite different.
Once I get out of this screen, I will show you my sister. This is my sister.
Bum, 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 taking over the system, one sector at a time, keeping the tenno distracted, making all their stuff mine.
She's singing.
Good at this.
That's so cute. She's fuming at the moment. She's very mad. She's the Tenno prioritized head deputy developer of optimized progression. And her name is Drubber Axe. Drubber Axe. Drubber Axe. Drubber Axe. And she's gonna give me a flux rifle. 47%. Of course, very nice. And of course the progenitor is Retire. It has to be. It has to be. But I don't have this. And that's a problem. And hopefully it's been 11 minutes and we can try it and get it again.
I think it's been quite 11 minutes.
No, it hasn't. It's been 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
All right, sister time. What have I got
Sister
left?
time.
This sector belongs to Marvel's Grand first.
There's a rescue, a defense,
Administration said
a spy, a survival, a defense, an excavation, a mobile defense, and an interception.
We could do the spy. I'll switch
Spy?
to Avara.
All right, let me switch out to Avara.
We can both switch to Avara. Like fancy
Double
ladies.
jellyfish lady. Nope, that was the wrong button. I wanted to swap out this so I can keep leveling. To my Goddess of
Ooh.
Death, which is a reference. Not many people might get it. I hope I haven't spelled goddess wrong now that I'm looking at it again. Please tell me that's how goddess is spelled.
It's fine.
Cool. And for a stealthy pet, I'm guessing a mower might not be the best, though it can hack things.
Hmm.
Might bring it for its hacking and see if I can get it to hack things for me.
I probably shouldn't take Arnold,
Yeah.
but I probably am going to.
I mean, at least he self-revives, right?
He's. I mean, he doesn't cause any. Well, actually, no, that's not true. He does cause problems in some vaults, so I guess I should change him out. Let's just take Helios.
I'm risking my mower.
Helios doesn't attack anyone when I'm invisible, so nice quiet Helios times.
Yep. I've just realized that Smarty's got a founder badge. I think anyone that's going to be a 6-month subscriber, unfortunately, is going to have a founder badge and not the 6-month subscriber badge. Doh.
That does make sense.
Thank you, Smarty.
Okay, ready.
I feel like this music's going to be good for a spy. Unda? Is this node called Unda?
I need you to get inside enemy data vaults
Like it.
and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
I don't remember it, but
I have a hunch
Yeah,
that I'm going to die a
quite a
lot
few
to
nodes.
dogs now. Just FYI.
I'll keep that in mind.
Especially when they steal my weapon.
Yeah, that's pretty rude. I like it. It's quite entertaining, but it's rude. Got him.
Yep. Burrito. And now I can pick up my cedar. Sister hunt. Yes, just me and I. We're doing a sister hunt and a lich hunt at the same time, but not at the same time. It's complicated. So, we found out the hard way that robot dogs do not contribute towards thralls, and thralls do not contribute towards robot dogs.
I'll go to A, by the way.
Okay. I wasn't even really paying attention. I was just heading through doors.
Oh, transistor, no.
Transistor, no! How, Transistor? Probably because it's so low level and I can't give it shield anymore.
Hmm.
Oh, we've only got an A and a...
No, there's a C there.
Why does it say retrieval critical data 0 of 2?
Because we only need to get 2 out of the 3.
Ah, I don't recall ever seeing that before.
Yeah.
That must be a higher level mission thing.
I don't
Well.
think so.
Have a sister myself too. Ooh, what are you getting from yours? I'm getting a flux rifle. Well, this is not going well.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Good thing you're in the frame that makes it very easy.
Well, it's just trying to get to the hack point. Oh, I've found a puppy dog on the way.
Oh no. Well, I've almost got this one, so...
I slept it.
Yeah. Adorable.
I slept it again. Oh, he got up fast that time. Is there, and he stole my cedar. Shit. Bye, Moa.
Poor Moa.
There's, no way I can res it. Oh, actually, I could res it. Nope, didn't do it in time.
Damn.
I forgot that I could use my stealth now because I'm trying to save my stealth energy for when I need it.
Yep.
As long as the puppy doesn't regenerate its shield, I should have it. Yeah, I've got it. There we go. If you fail 2, you fail the missions. Damn, same like Swordy, but there you need to get them all 3. Flux Rifle 2! What a coinky dink. What a coinky dink. The turnoff for C is before B, and B takes you outside. How silly. Ooh, okay, I'm at B now.
Cool. I'll go to C then.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now.
I won't have a mower to try out. Oh, this one. B is mwah. B is beautiful as Avara.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Well, that didn't go to plan. I should have equipped some throwing knives. I have a very noisy gun on right now. Could have sworn there was another camera here somewhere. There is, but I don't think he can see me yet. Oh, I love this part. Oh no. I swear an enemy just saw me and then was like, actually, nah. Like
You get lucky like that sometimes.
It sounded like
Oh,
he
yeah.
did an alerted voice line.
Clean extraction
Yeah.
with no alarms.
But he didn't actually see you.
Yeah. Apparently they talk sometimes to themselves. What?
Yep.
What a shock. How many of the tenant weapons do you have? 0! This will be my first one. They'll never detect us if we shoot out the cameras. Exactly. Exactly. With an alarming noise level gun, too. Nobody could detect that, ever. Undetectable.
The lasers can't detect you if you roll through them, while you're undetectable to lasers.
Well, I just walk through them, even.
I mean, yeah.
It's nice, casual. Doop-a-doop.
We have everything
There we go.
for get to extraction.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't want to shoot out the cameras. I wanted to throwing knife out the cameras.
Yeah.
But I did not equip that, did I?
Pity.
Only one puppy dog. Bit disappointing.
That, yeah. What's with that?
Don't know. We're just too
Actually,
good.
there were two because there was one right at the start, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, there was 2. Okay, 2's not bad. 2's not bad.
Could be better.
Yeah. I
But
feel
then
like
I
the
guess-
first 2 gave more progress, maybe because they were higher level. Maybe it's the level of the enemies that...
Could be. Could be. I've never noticed that as a correlation with liches, but who knows?
Yep. And who knows if they changed it when they introduced sisters.
Totally.
Oh, puppy dog! Hello!
Oh, okay.
I only realized because he stole my Cedo. Bleep. Good puppy dog.
Sleep.
Sorry, puppy dog.
forever.
He
Aw,
dead. Oh! She's mad!
She is. Does that mean we get another puppy dog? Yep.
Oh. Good idea. Can you get a male sister of 5 ice? I don't think that's a thing. Zane said that's what he was hoping for.
I don't think that's the thing.
Hey! He stole my cedar. Ow! Stop punching me, it's rude.
I'm a lot stronger than I look.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, Missy. No, stop regenerating your shield. That's rude. Rude, puppy dog.
Have you met my hound?
Yes, we have met your hound.
It's a middle-aged flesh that follows me around everywhere. You two have a lot in common.
It's quite a rude dog, that one.
We have a lot in common, sure.
I can't pick up my gun now.
Oh,
My,
but the
primary.
thing was built to be warframe resistant. Oh.
It resisted pretty good, I gotta say. Didn't do a bad job.
I can certainly face the likes of you.
I love when she talks shit. Sorry, I was busy listening to her talk shit.
Quite fair.
Have you seen the latest XKCD memory spike connector? No, I haven't. Okay, you did move on. Cool. I couldn't tell, there were too many icons on my screen and I got confused.
I'll put these to responsible use, which
It's
is
alright.
more than you would have done.
Memory spike. Oh my god. Backwards compatible with many existing cables and can connect directly to phones and tablets if you press them down hard enough. Why? I mean, that's certainly cursed. Ooh, B8 relic. Is that the one I needed or was it B4? Let's check.
Check.
You're wasting your time.
I don't remember.
This is completely futile. Might as well be knitting socks for the Entrati.
You might as well be knitting socks for the Entrati. I love her. That was so good. No, B8's not the one I need. B4 is the one I need, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh well.
Just the knitting reference. Like, the sisters speak to my heart. They speak to my heart.
They seem very upset that we're friends with the Entrati too.
Yeah. No new Requiem yet, just the disruption.
Okay.
Where's your Lich at?
Still on Earth.
Still on Earth? Let's go. Oh, actually, let me change my loadout.
True. Yes. Unless
Actually-
we do a spy on Earth.
I do.
Do I have
But
one? Yes.
I might take a quick little break.
Okay.
I normally have a break at 7:30. Let's bring it forward a little bit.
All right. No problem. Let's do that.
I'm gonna deafen Discord and then I'll be back. And mutes. All right. Enjoy, guys. Excuse you. When did that happen? How did you have? I gotta bring my register down so I had to stop cutting out. How did you do that? No! No! Our time together was so short, little robot friend. I'm Karen. Question. What is lure?
Pertinent questions.
Yep.
You will look back at this conversation and be like, lol.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's like boop boop.
Yeah, club. Yes. Let's do the jazz thing.
Erring on the side of caution thing.
Erring's on the side of get the living fudge out of here.
Yeah. Protee?
Protea.
Protea?
Wow.
What's Protea?
She's a what frame?
You're kidding! 8-bomb button! I peaked the microphone! 8-bomb button, thank you! I got 50 followers! We did it!
Alright, are we ready for the song? As he walks down the street in his coat of fastidious black. Strip Kid, it's an aesthetic choice. Would you rather look at the game or my face? Don't answer that.
Fuck Marmite. Marmite is... If you've ever fallen over and chipped your teeth, it's the same sensation as eating Marmite.
Wait a minute. Hang on. They're AI. That's what it means by AI battle.
Hello, my name is Lionel. Now, I'm a man. Are you bewildered by the whiz-bang technology that's flying about today? Well, fret not. If you call this number here, you'll be able to order my tech tip tape and get your copy today.
I wish to remain as unremarkable, unentertaining, and bland as possible. That seems to be my brand.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Commit to the bit. I'm wearing pants. I'm a proper substitute teacher.
Sorry to disappoint you, Smurf, but they're not penises.
Wow, what a remarkable view the sea has. I'd say so. How are we breathing under here? Marmite is the reason you're all lacking in dads.
Jump on another stage? Okay, thank you. Whoop, not like that.
I don't know what to do with this. I will restart Mass Effect and hopefully that will fix it. Go. Go.
I appreciate you telling me the children's slang. I want to be hip. I want to be cool. I want to be with it. Dumb luck.
No, let me in. Work was good, thanks.
There you go. You get some. Kill this child! Lived in... Oh my god, that scared the living shit out of me. Thank you so much, White Rabbit. That's the first time I've been scared by an alert. Marina Dogger. Oh my god! Hi guys! What a moment! Oh my god, Double Rain! Scared the living bejeebus out of me!
What if I kill her here, bury her body, and then a murder never happened because she's already dead? No. Sometimes you hurt the ones that's closest to you.
But you forgot just one thing. I've also got a doll chip. Alright, V, get out of there. Exits on the low.
Oh, you get to really hit if you go up that hill. Whoa!
I'm not even breathing. I'm gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna hit it so hard. Echo, turn off computer room.
Is the IC upside down?
Oh no!
The one in the back.
Oh no! It could be upside down. Wow, I'm actually getting. I'm not paying attention. I'm getting a good score. Hold on a second. I gotta. Shut up. Shut up for a second. Shut up for a second. Slash. What are you doing? Were you sleeping? Are you all right, huh? Hey, everybody. I'm Kate. I'm freaking Cat over here. Make sure to talk to your representative about raids. If you don't talk to your representative about raids, you might have to owe the union some dues. All right, I'm gonna go talk to my representative.
Hef is awesome. Go check him out at Hefner. All right, we're back. Go here. Ooh, just caught it just in time. I've got some chat to catch up on. Because Zane was talking about vomiting. We've got to go through all of this. OMG, I added a tiny bit of butter to my dinner, but fatty dairy's been making me ill lately, and that tiny bit made me throw up. Are you sure it wasn't the $4 soup? Nah, any cream butter full fat milk makes me throw up. Does that pumpkin soup not already have that in it? Ingredients: pumpkin, cream, corn, milk, solids, potatoes that contain soy? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Onion, maize, salt, sugar, spices. I guess so. I was just thinking that even the most basic pumpkin soup had milk cream as base ingredient, also soy potatoes. Zane had a story he wanted me to tell you. So, he went to KFC the other day to pick up a takeaway order for us. And, while he was going through the drive-thru, he was being served by another Zane. And both Zanes had so much joy at finding this out that they, the KFC Zane offered to hook Zane up with some extra stuff. The extra stuff was like double the amount of sauces and like 10, like wooden sets of like utensils and serviettes.
Fair enough.
Like, that just seems so wasteful. Such a Zane thing. It really is Jetpack, isn't it? Such a Zane thing.
Seems like a typical Zane thing.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, the transition had a bad time just then. Interesting.
How can there be two archetypical Zanes?
Alright, where are we heading?
Oh, yeah,
Spy or not to spy? That is the question.
To spy, I think.
Spy, you think? Right.
Yep.
This time I shall equip throwing weapon. Oh my god, this bug is the best bug.
Hello there.
The game was struggling, but I loved it.
Hello there.
Alright. This guy, Hiku, or Spira? That is the question.
Oh, of course, because you haven't finished building the despair, have you?
Correct.
Oh,
this one has a bigger magazine size. Let's go with it.
yeah, fair enough. If all you're doing is taking out cameras.
My bro hooked me up with some serviettes and wooden spoons, and it's the thought, I suppose.
Yep.
Interesting spelling of serviettes there, though. It's one of those words that I think we always say and never spell. Zane knew it was wrong, but he said, "Oh, fuck it."
That did get through on the Discord.
On the Discord, at least.
Yeah, probably on your microphone as well.
I doubt that.
Actually, no, you're probably right. Never mind.
I have many filters on stream that do not exist on Discord. Zane just said it's a real testament to AI and machine learning that they've implemented a Zane ADHD filter. Did he say Zane ADHD filter or just ADHD filter? My bad. All he could do, yeah, highly likely. But why even, like, offer to hook a friend up? Not even a friend, a random person that just happens to have the same name as you. If that hookup is serviettes and spoons.
You want to take A or shall I?
You can take it.
Right.
I'll go to B.
I'll take A this time. I'll stab this statue. Stab.
Less word in joke, better joke. Less word, better. Less. Zane humor, I suppose. Wait, where did B go? I think I got turned around. I am lost. Here we go. Found it. Oh, B's like right here. Okay. Make sure we're not being followed. Transistor!
Yes.
Yes. Transistor hacked the point. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, cool.
Doing okay?
Yep.
I'm just concentrating.
Jumping
on the
onto tripwires disables my stealth.
That's not so good.
And also that's not the console I need to hit first. And I might run out of energy on this one. So I'm not sure why jumping on tripwire was disabling my stealth.
Yeah, that's not good. Not useful.
I don't know what to do about the energy I need to do this.
Let's group up. I'll give you a pizza.
Oh, I've got a pizza. I'll use a pizza. You just keep going to C.
Alright, cool. Although I do have a thrall to take out somewhere over here.
Yeah, over at B. But I haven't finished yet, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hack first, thrall later.
Yep.
But we don't know the. See, watch this. I'm here, and then I.
Okay, so this one.
No, I know how to do this one, but jumping up to the zip wire. I was trying to show you the jumping up to the zip wire got me out of stealth.
Yep, sorry.
But now that you're here, it's working fine.
Isn't that typical?
Yeah. It's that tech support person aura.
Uh-huh.
As soon as you're looking at the PC, there's not a problem anymore.
You should have that too. I don't understand that.
I do in some cases, not all.
This is sexist, computer. I will not stand for it. I will not stand for it.
Alright. I think I've only got a few more points to hack. Didn't get spotted by the camera. Very proud of that.
I'm off to see.
Alright.
I believe in you.
I'm assuming you took out your Lich very stealthily. Your
I
thrall.
did. Like a boss.
There you go. You heard it here first, chat. Like a boss.
Data extracted.
How
Even know it's gone.
come Avara can't swim? Tripwires. Is that what they were called?
Hold on, dash wires. That's what they're called. That's it. Yeah.
Yep. I just really want to kill this guy because he's annoying.
Why
me.
that would have been confusing.
Not you, Zane.
Oh, me then.
But you don't get long to read the tooltip.
No.
Zip line is what it's called, actually. For the ones that are
Oh, for those guys. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Avara's power.
Well, tripwise is what Jetpack said. So.
Yeah.
I should have used the dash Y arrow.
Yeah. But either way, I didn't think that disabled your stealth in the first place. Like, it shouldn't do that. But...
Well, no, it was me using the zip lines that existed in the world.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Now. I mean, I didn't get it
I
before,
must
but
have,
I get it now.
I must have been accidentally doing some sort of movement, like pressing shift or something that was causing it to...
Either that or it's a script bug, you know, this game. I mean, I love it, but
I have chat to catch up on, but I'm getting attacked. And there's a front. How come Avara can't swim? Jellyfish are sea creatures. I mean, jellyfish really swim. They don't. They can. I mean, can jellyfish really swim?
They just blob around up and down in the water column, don't they?
Exactly. Just like an Avara. Jellyfish at least don't die dramatically horribly. I mean, neither do I just stealth. As Avara. Not everything around them does. Everything around them does. Actually, it's what you originally said. A tripwire is a terrible war crime and not at all beneath the monsters and war criminals called the Tenno.
That's pretty true.
Not wrong!
We are war criminals. Golly.
Don't tell Bodega that yet, though.
Oh,
He
well,
still
we'll
has
find
hope,
out.
the poor boy. only just noticed this little drill looks like stairs. A little spiral staircase. Looks like something Smarfy's made in Valheim. I'm
True.
guessing.
Although that wasn't very functional at the time.
True.
And it got re-engineered, if I recall correctly.
Ah, I don't think I've seen it re-engineered. I should really log back into the server at some point.
Yeah, I moved it just the other day.
Yes, you did. I saw you log in to test it.
That's a bit of a trial, actually.
Speaking of war criminal heroes, has anyone seen Invincible? Spoilers! Spoilers! Aren't the Tenno like tortured orphans or something terribly cyberpunk Japanese? I don't know. No, not really.
No, well, it's a longer story than that.
Yeah.
But let's just say that if there's anyone in chat hypothetically who intends on playing the game at any point, we'd probably want to avoid spoilers. Just a little bit.
Ewan has taken is specifically asking for no spoilers because he's only on Ep 2 of Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a Vara Systems Blueprint. Did I have that one yet? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check.
Yeah, hey.
I should be at least 2 parts into an Avara now. Depending where a main blueprint comes from.
Pity you've already got the Prime.
Yep, just gonna have to make her and then sell her after I completely level her up.
Sell her.
That's the wrong
yep.
UI. This is the right UI.
Okay, another system?
The biggest spoilers for
let's
Invincible
check.
are all in F1, yeah. I think that's the joke. Oh, I've got the Avara blueprint. Okay, I'm missing... I can make Avara!
Oh, you do? Yeah, awesome. Do it. Yeah, awesome. Nice one.
Huh. Cool.
Nice one.
Didn't even
Do you have
know.
enough money?
Yes, I've got 800k. I can make it. I just gotta not make the prime part accidentally, because that's a classic mistake I would make. I don't have the night. I don't have the cryotic.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go do a excavation.
I have a sister excavation.
Yeah, perfect.
Also Nightwave. I need more Nitane. Oh, we still need to kill Prophet Taker at some point.
Yeah, that's definitely on the cards. Oh yeah. Maybe we could do that on Friday. Zane, you up for that?
I'm sure Zane would be down for that. Whether or not he'll be awake on Friday, different matter. Grinding for so long she doesn't even realize she's finished. I wasn't grinding for that one though. That was just a happy accident because it's so random whether or not you can get it or not. Let me make sure I'm changing loadout here.
Honestly, I think if you're prone to burnout at all, it's not. You could get away with working around grinding in this game.
Yes. There's just so much to do on a daily basis anyway. Like, not even on a daily basis, but just in the game. You can do whatever you want each day, and it's really good. It's fun. I don't know if you can tell, chat, but I'm enjoying it.
Competent administration.
Alright.
Any complaints can be filed in the usual.
I feel like we did a brawl excavation not long after we came back, and it was really tough. So, I love how the start of Invincible is super PG, punchy fighty heroes, teen drama, like Spider-Man is what he kept saying to me. And then it's all brain matter and broken necks and the music actually stops. I love that they don't play music at the end. Yeah. Very, Zane level.
I'm gonna need a second. My pizza just got here.
Classic timing.
I know, right?
We're here in search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up the target. Go to the dig site.
Thank you. Get to change. Sure, thank you. Pardon me, chat.
I was wondering whether or not we'd get to hear your exchange.
It was quiet. I hope it was sufficiently quiet.
It was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Give you that.
Thank you for keeping me alive.
I mean, I sort of antagonized the puppy dog towards coming towards us.
Behind her back, everybody calls Raimi the super nerd.
X3 Master.
Everybody does call you a super nerd. But don't worry, I'll always be your friend no matter what. It's okay. I'm used to all the geek and nerd comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, X3 Master. Never quite reaches the peak of F1 again. Great series, however. I feel like that's with anything that has a major spoiler like that. The only thing that I can think has done that well, I can't say, because that will be spoilers.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah, but it's a TV show that I'm thinking of that is fairly well known for having a brilliant twist at the end of season 1, and then the season like 2 to 4 is just icing on the cake. More mower, more problems is what we're going to be experiencing now. Gideon? My mower has begetted us some more mowers.
That sounds like confusing. Does Zane know about the confusion problem yet?
Maybe. Zane said that sounds like the name of a good name of a stream, but I'm pretty sure the achievement for making a mower companion is mower something mower problems.
Yes.
Like, I'm literally just ripping off the video game. Yes, I do think so. It is original. Oh.
Nope, you're wrong, he says.
Oh my god,
wrong.
2 puppies and a sister.
All at once. We got a dog, and then we had the sister spawn, and she bought another one.
Yep.
Let's see how we go.
I think at least one of the puppy dogs is still inside, at least.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
And I think they just stole both of my weapons all at once.
Oh god. What sort of range do they have on that?
I just said I was close to them.
Yeah. But I'm just wondering where I can stay so that that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah. I hear ya.
Hey, puppy dogs. Well, one's down. And the other one stole my weapon.
It's entertaining, I'll give them that.
This means I can't keep up with chat. Uh-oh. I feel like X3 Master is either looking for a tip or gonna give us a tip. Alright. I got that feeling when the pilot app was punching above its weight, no pun intended. Ayy. You know, a faster way of killing robot dogs. Lethal injection suggests Zane. Is there another robot dog?
Yeah.
We just beat 2. Why do we have another one? She must be furious.
I mean, don't get me, like, considering that we only had 2 in the entire last mission, that's not too bad.
This is good.
We
Is
haven't
that
even
from a
started.
breach to Sailor Moon? I don't know. I got it off YouTube, Jetpack. Equip a titanium press fort. That sounds boring though, X3 Master. Where's the challenge in that? I'm trying to finish this last 20 minutes of QI so I can watch one more ep of Invincible and go to bed. I keep getting caught up with chatting. That's streaming. Also X3 Master just said to press 4. Hey, good point. Good point. Hey, I should be doing other things as well. Curled up in a blanket watching stream because cold chatting. Yeah. It's amazing how I feel like before you watch Twitch, you don't understand how fun it can be to just hang out.
Yeah.
But then once you like find cool people to chat with and stuff like that, it's like I'm struggling to turn off and do the things I was meant to do instead of watching this stream. I.e. trying to go to bed last night.
I love the feeling of having, you know, like the presence of people actually doing stuff, or people who are my friends who are streamers. it's just lovely to have you guys, like, your presence in my house, and I'm doing other stuff.
Oh,
Idling
yeah.
in chat so much. It's just like a matter of, I'll be off building something or working on something, and having the stream going. It's just like having a friend hanging around, and I can go and talk to you guys whenever. And you know, I like to be able to.
Yeah.
Sometimes provide that too. Nice.
It's like a pull configuration, not a push configuration.
Yeah, exactly. You can only, like, if you're the streamer, if the person streaming, then you're providing. But yeah, it's a loose kind of host relationship. And sure, you're obligated a little bit while you're doing that, but no one else is obligated to you necessarily.
Yeah.
It's lovely. As long as everyone's nice about it.
In my house sounded way more creepy than it should. Oh no. That's not what we're looking for.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ew. I don't want to be creepy. Well, I don't know. Not that creepy.
No jetpack, you're in his living room right now.
Right now.
See, you just gotta flip the script like that sometimes.
It's true. Gotta own it, I guess.
Oh, that too. Hey, X3 Masters on top of the hydrate as per usual.
Little tea party, are ya? You bet your bottom I'm having a tea party.
I switched to orange drink because I could. And because I did that, we need to do some extra cryotic.
Damn it. Oh well.
And then I forgot to press 4 again before
Wow, there are a lot more
rezzing
dudes here than I
my
thought they were.
mower. And X3 Master's right here to see it. That's so embarrassing.
So embarrassing. Gosh. How will you live that down?
I won't.
Another dead Protea.
Yep. I'm gonna sell it for credits. Oh, I love when it spawns power guys straight away.
Yep.
Handy. Sometimes it doesn't, but when it does, damn, does it feel good.
Gosh, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, I missed what Jetpack is talking about because I hit play on QI. That's what happens when you stop paying attention to chat. You miss shit. Right, this feels like a much more defensible position.
Yeah. No new dogs since then. Since the beginning.
Is this the map where we got millions of them at once, though? I think it is, considering the sister's still here.
Yeah, true.
That means we've
It
had
is.
3 so far.
It is, yes. Sorry, I wasn't sure what you meant.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Probably because I used the word millions instead of 3, which is the correct
well.
number.
I didn't realize that you meant, are we still on that map?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hadn't even started the objective at that point.
Yeah. I feel like getting 3 before starting the objective is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they do that on purpose. If on excavations they've coded it so that it is a bit nicer.
I have to say I doubt it.
I
the
reckon-
amount of subtlety required to make that kind of behavioral code work is pretty high.
No, it's just, is there an excavator up? Yes. Don't spawn a dude. Easy.
I guess.
It becomes more behaviorally complex if you still want to do the dice roll before or after that check.
Yeah.
You're mistaken responding to Gideon. Yeah.
Boy's got to get used to the idea that he's a creep, apparently.
Who?
Me.
Ah, that's not true. There's some people's living rooms are more open than others.
Yep, well, that's true. Very open living room.
Find another cell. Excavator destroyed.
What?
Protect the remaining dig sites.
What? Did an extra one pop up somewhere?
An extra excavator?
Yeah.
Not yet.
She said dig site destroyed for me.
Really?
It must have bugged out and meant to play the you need more energy sound bite and instead play the dig site destroyed sound bite, maybe? Chat, did you see another extractor pop up or
I didn't see one.
it's Lotus Cray.
I mean, it's possible that we got one that got destroyed immediately or something like that. Because
Yeah.
I think we're 20 up from
Which implies that one did pop up somewhere.
yeah, and like I don't know. I'm a bit confused, but
Alright,
it seems like it must have
power
been
cell for the excavator properly for me.
yeah. Same.
Weird. Very
Sure
weird.
was. I wonder if the next one we'll get will be an F rotation.
Ooh, that's a good indicator.
Yeah.
Good call. Resist to come in. Get some shield. Good pet.
Okay. Back over this way.
Yep. I just need to find some energy first.
Yeah. You want a pizza?
No,
I have
energy
ample
cell.
pizzas. Oh, of course, yeah. There should be some on the way though.
Depends how you get there.
True.
Oh, you can only shift once to gain momentum while in the air. Got it.
Yes.
Boom. When this catch rune goes off.
Oh my goodness, isn't it good? It is a ridiculous pistol.
And surprisingly easy to build. No, this is F.
Yep.
There we go. We
That
must have gotten an
explains
E
it.
and not realised.
Yeah. I don't even know where it was. I've never seen it double spawn before, but maybe it did that. Maybe it was like
Ooh.
overlapped for some reason.
Yep.
I guess that's a possible race condition situation. like you said,
Ah.
Lua,
Yep.
but I've never seen it happen before.
Some of the hardest things to fucking debug race conditions.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how I was pulled into that crit sit?
Yeah.
They, in the customer testing, they've still been having some rare failures.
Yep.
And I think it's that, our, strategy for minimizing entries in the database is fundamentally non-performant.
That's not good.
The strategy that I wrote and developed.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah, but like, at least I'm aware enough to go like, I think this is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the solution is, how much time I've got to spend versus how much time it will take. Oh,
Yeah.
Transistor!
Oh.
Transistor hacked the Bursa!
That's cute.
Oh, good little mower. Oh.
Adorable.
I need to equip the mod that will allow me to res it. I have
Yeah.
it. I keep forgetting to equip it on Protea.
Yeah.
My whole mower hacked a Bursa. Oh, I'm not repeating that. I hope chat didn't hear that.
So PG.
It was not PG.
It's just Zane's MO.
Yep.
Random PG thing.
No, it was not PG.
A random, totally safe for work thing. Wow.
Press 4. I knew I was in a safe area, but still. Excellent. Oh, shit. That wasn't 4. How do you do a Jedi mind wipe? Or is it Men in Black mind wipe? I don't know. One of those.
One of those. SCP amnestics.
I'm surprised the Drubber Axe hasn't come to get us. She's just
Yeah,
chilling.
she's just hanging out. I mean, she doesn't have much of a work ethic, really. Look at her. She's corpus.
I mean, she does have some bullshit title, which probably means that she does no work and just tells people what to do, right?
That's true. She's like a like co-deputy director of something or other.
Yeah, exactly. Press 4 to stay alive and press 5 to die. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But you
Does
can
that
die
ever
repeatedly
change?
like that. Yes.
Okay.
And
Without switching trees? Focus
No.
trees?
no.
Okay. Even with making things not waybound?
You just got a waybound, basically. Unfortunately, the one thing that I don't like about that system is that the waybinding is all or nothing.
Ah. I mean, I feel like we're sort of min-maxing this in terms of we're going to get over 500.
Yeah. No, we're not never gonna lose this way.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do sort of need more cryotic than this. Do we keep going or... Nah, we haven't gotten a hound in a while. I reckon we...
Yeah.
Skedaddle.
I think you've got enough cryotic for now, though, don't you?
No. I
Didn't you have,
had
like...
1,200 and I needed 2,000.
Right. Right. Yep. I thought you had 1,800 for some reason. But yep, cool.
Wishful
Kitty.
thinking.
But we do have an opportunity to do more of these, eh?
Yep. It's not like these missions aren't always here.
I almost did something bad just then to get up the cliff.
Oh.
Well, I guess you weren't looking.
No. That was probably far enough ahead that it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine, video game. I won't jump over there. Fine. Wait, you need cryotic for Cybet? No, I need cryotic for Avara.
Structured your finances. I have issued receipts, and there is nothing.
Ooh, I didn't see we got a relic.
Yeah, right at the start.
Nice.
The first hound, I think, gave it.
Very nice. Yeah, X-Throw Master. I'm not gunning for a Cyber yet. I'm not insane.
Yes, this was funny for a while, but you can stop now.
Rubber Axe is trying to tell me to stop doing what I'm doing. As if that's gonna work on me.
It's rude. Like, why don't you listen to her?
Yeah, 1791 out of 2000.
Yep.
I can at least
what
start
else
the
do you
systems.
need? You can do the systems, but you'll need 2 more argon for the and your optics as well. Yep, cool.
No, I've already got them. Up here you can see one owned. Because
Oh, you got yep, you built it already. Yep. cool,
because
yep.
I had a lot of argon crystal at one point, and I went,
Yeah.
let's
I
spend
remember
this
now.
before it disappears.
Yep. Well, awesome. So let's get the rest of that cryotic for you. I guess ideally in.
Earth?
Well, I don't know that there are any. Oh wait, no, sorry. There it is, right there.
Yes. Beautiful. Love to see it.
Some stuff a lot I am.
I see Stalker was in despair to leave, so he
Mm.
dropped a spare B people. Yes. Yes.
We're here in search of lost
I feel like we've been pretty lucky with what he's been giving us so far.
Scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
The thralls, so easy. Hounds? Not so much.
Well, I mean, to be fair, my weapons are ridiculous.
Maybe it's... I think the thralls are the same level as the enemies, whereas the hounds seem to
hounds?
be like 75 or higher.
Yeah, but they also have a large amount of armor.
Ah. I still haven't changed my loadout.
Oh, whoops.
I need to remember to do that. I need to remember to do that.
Another one right there.
Oh, whoops. Is it? Oh no, just not a throw. Okay.
Yeah. Just he got KO'd somehow and I didn't know.
Oh. Probably a Cedo, let's be honest.
Yep. You stole it.
Yep. I saw
Oh
it
look,
first.
another one. Another one that got KO'd somehow and I didn't even see it.
Nice.
Probably a Cedo or a turret.
Yes. Both of those are in action right now. Even though I'm out of energy. These guys are so little and easy.
In comparison, yeah. So much.
Let's see if I can kill him from all the way over here.
I'm gonna say yes. In fact, you already had.
Like I said, Thrall's very easy compared to Hounds. Real question is, does Stalker hate you enough? Yes, he does.
Oh,
You should have
gosh, does
heard Gideon, like, scream when we got it.
8 years.
And it was with when Bodiger, we were with Bodiger, weren't we?
Yeah.
So like brand new player to the game.
Brand new player. Immediately gets the hate. And
Yep.
then, you know what happened? I was running solo missions the day afterwards, and I ran into Stalker, and he immediately dropped the hate again. And I
Yep.
was just like, you are taunting me, you bastard.
It was hilarious. No, Transistor! You can't do that. That's illegal. I didn't realize that that's illegal is a quote from something. I can't remember
it's a
what
fairly
right now.
common phrase, but I'm not sure anyone can claim it. It's a bit too common.
No, it was like it's like a pop culture reference, I think.
I mean, it can be someone's character catchphrase or whatever, but I can't stop them. But it seems a little like ubiquitous.
Chat, can you find out what it's from? I swear it's from something. Like, there's certainly a meme. Okay. I feel like it's a meme from someone that says it in like a TV program. Caboose! Red versus blue! Yeah!
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
That's why I'm like, it's a thing! It's a thing!
Well, I
What is
mean,
it from?
how many character catchphrases does Caboose have?
A lot?
A lot.
Yeah. I think I still have the DVDs that my friend ripped for me of that.
Yeah.
Because of
I
course
cannot
that's how I
believe
got
how
it.
long that show went for.
Yeah.
Is it still going?
I have no idea. I mean, is
I
that
know
what
they put out a
started
new
Rooster
season.
Teeth?
Yeah.
Because they've gone on to do shit tons, haven't they?
Shit tons of stuff.
Alright, where to
Apparently,
next?
they're still working on the Ruby stuff even.
Ooh. Early Red vs. Blue was fantastic, yeah.
It was pretty good.
I think most of what I've got on DVD is the early stuff.
And later it became a platform for retconning the early story.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
It wasn't bad. In fact, it was like much more. The production values went up a lot. They did a lot more like custom model work and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I just had one pop up on me.
Alright,
So,
two at once.
Yep. Just right where I was standing.
All good. I had a hunch it might happen, but
Mm.
it's not like we can't take it. These guys are easy. Oh.
Oh well.
At least I can laugh at myself about it. Oh shoot. Transition's down. I'm almost down. I've pressed 4.
You can do it. I'm getting hammered here.
Same. I'm gonna go down, I think.
Oh,
Nah, lived.
good job.
You know what the problem was?
What?
I didn't have my Cedo!
Ah.
And also there's a thrall here, which is why I'm procrastinating here for you. Ah.
Rip.
Did you get that?
Yes. Thank
Beautiful. I thought it was risky because you weren't in affinity sharing range, but
Yep.
I guesstimated that you were close enough.
you. Yeah. Good job. It worked. But golly, there's a lot of them here, and I'm having to press 3 a lot.
Yep, I'm coming. And there's some relics there, I think.
Possibly.
Yep. One relic. Maybe just one? 2 relics. There we go.
Excellent.
There we go. I'm helping.
A 1 and a 3. Great.
Good stuff.
Those 3s have been really common the last couple of days.
Wait, is this another one?
After we almost ran out of them.
I just got another one, maybe. Or maybe I didn't pick up the 3 properly before.
Oh, hit tab for me and see if you have 2 3s instead of just 1.
Okay, I'm about to die though, so I might
Okay, don't do
quickly
that then.
breathe for a second. Into some more dudes, of course. I just need energy so I can get... Ooh, thank you, Extra Master! Oh, only 1, 3.
No problem.
It's good because it means you didn't miss one.
Yep. Oh, I mean, even if we were fine. Like, I've got a few of them now. I think I'm up to like 10 of them again.
Oh, nice. I'm just trying to
And-
hide out here, get some health back, and the Grenier won't leave me alone.
Their job, to be fair.
You like jazz?
Hey, Lumi Warframe, welcome to the channel. How's it going? We're
Excavator is ready to go. Keep
dual
protected from enemy fire.
killing dudes for sisters and for liches.
Go to the dig site.
Yep. Uh-oh. Zane's still more cordial. Ah,
Uh-oh. Ah, you motherfuckers. That was quick.
Sorry. I wasn't quick enough. I got distracted by Zane trying to do
No,
a sponsor spot about cordial. At,
I heard.
a very stressful time. Don't know if chat heard.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. It's not alcohol. You can't drink it straight. Please dilute it.
Ready to go. Keep it powered and protected
Hey, funny.
from enemy fire.
No, I wasn't serious. I knew I needed to clarify to him that I was joking. I'm like, how can I do this? I'll have to eat something and do some stuff. Okay, X3 Master.
Have a good one.
Pog.
Thanks for coming by. Good to see you again.
I'm glad someone thinks that was worthy enough for saying Pog. Make own cordial. I wonder how hard that would be to do.
I think it is a matter of just like boiling it down a heap. And you probably need to put the sugar in it. But
Yes.
I'm not sure.
I doubt it would be... I doubt we have the same sort of artificial sweetness available to us. What am I doing? I should be
true.
protecting the point. Hey, X-Ray Master even used the lurk command. Hell yeah! Jetpacks reckons it's really easy. Fun fact, I have made wine in my lifetime.
Nice.
In grade 11, before I was 18, which is the legal drinking age in Australia. And so we had to get a overage sibling or guardian to pick up our wine for us after it was done. Whatever the term is
Novel.
for when...
Fermenting.
Yes, ferment, that's the word.
Yeah. That's... Laws can be funny.
Yeah.
They sure can.
But yeah, why in the grade 11 syllabus were we making wine? I mean, I feel like it's
a
like the
valid
upper
ag
class
science.
Queensland thing to do.
Valid, yeah. But it's an upper class... I mean, sorry, it's a African ag science thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, it gets you involved in, you know, doing the identifying what's good produce and
Oh, except
doing
we
the
just
process
bought
yourself.
produce from beat like Woolies.
Oh, okay, well.
It did not. It was a chemistry class, not a.
In theory.
Yeah. Heat. Yeah. So sugar, water, citric acid in a pot. Add other flavors. Heat till simmer. Thus have cordial. There we go.
Fair enough.
Today, Jetpack has taught us all.
Thank you, Jetpack.
Jazz is so Western she thinks cordial is only sugar-free. No, I only want cordial that's sugar-free. There's a difference. Diet Right is actually yum as fuck. Yeah, it's yummier than the stevia-based shit I've got. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, still not quite a fan of stevia.
Yeah, it's... I feel like other artificial sweeteners are also having a crack at it, and I'm glad for some diversity in that regard.
I'm glad I can still just have actual honey and stuff like that.
Yeah! I've got some, I think stevia-based caramel syrup, and I feel like it's still way too many calories to bother with most of the time.
Honestly, on a similar note, I saw today, similar in terms of like, things that we consider to be basic foods that we can't necessarily make good versions of ourselves. Or we make alternate versions of ourselves or whatever. Milks, right?
Yes. Yes, I saw you post that link.
Yeah, there's a company based in Canberra that has some kind of process worked out. I think they're working with the CSIRO.
Nice.
For making artificial milk from genetically engineered yeast that is protein identical to real milk, or to cow milk.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Vegan milk?
Effectively, yes, vegan milk.
Hell yeah.
Although I guess that's going to be a matter of like personal philosophy, and there'll be probably a bit of a debate about it. Damn it. Oh well. They're very eager here.
Well, we've got 500 already.
True, we are out. We can go out if we want to.
I was already at the end zone looting. Oh.
Oh.
30 minutes affinity booster.
Oh, very nice.
I've
I'll take that.
waypointed it.
Thank you.
Rainier Forest Factory Scene. I have chat to catch up on.
I think you can. No,
I'd rather just have less sugar than the artificial stuff. Honestly, yep, that's valid. Hate stevia. Yeah, it's got a taste. Not an acquired taste, just a taste.
Yeah.
Stevia's nice and coffee, I'm guessing goes well with the very acidic things.
Yeah, that
might
could
be
work.
it.
Yeah. It's just when you can actually taste the flavor of the stevia. Not really a fan. But something like coffee would just completely right over the top of it, right?
Met a vegan that was so adamant that lab-grown meat is not vegan.
I mean, that's part of the thing, right? Like, it's not going to be a simple matter of, for some people at least, it's not going to be a simple matter of there's no cruelty or anything like that. So, therefore, it's okay. There'll be other associations as well. That's understandable. It's going to be a more complicated situation.
Yeah.
I think.
I need to go spend my Arby's.
Go for it.
I didn't realize I was so close to hitting max with Arby's.
You maxed?
Yeah. I don't think I wasted that much standing in doing that. Theoretically, it should have all funneled into Suda. Depending on how much daily I've left.
Yeah, fair enough. If you want to go there, you can, but you don't have to do it from there. There's a console in your... Never mind. It's okay.
Can you buy from there?
Yes.
Oh well, we're here anyway.
You can't hand in...
Medallions?
Medallions. Yeah, in your ship. So what if I told you I'm now looking at a mission complete screen? With no way to exit it.
That's awkward.
I hit escape and it stopped playing the docking animation.
Oh.
So that was Cool
Oh,
bug.
that's fun. And yeah, we got a rare crate. How cool is that? Oh, they
Yeah.
seem to be actually rare. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got the armor set. I guess I just start buying scenes? Or just start buying all of the mods?
Yeah, that's what I did with Pseudo when I got to that point. There's also the medallion sculptures.
Yeah,
which-
just got that.
Yeah. I love it when lag makes you suggest that people should do the thing that they've just done. That's great.
It would have come through exactly as I was doing it, like timed perfectly. So it wasn't like I'd already hit buy. I
Yep.
was going to that screen.
Yeah, either way. I think it's
I
probably,
completely
like,
understand.
It's probably like if you've gotten all the weapons and everyone else in the crew has all of those weapons for the moment, just I guess pick up all of the mods for different frames if you want them.
I don't think everyone in the crew has the weapons yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whoopsie daisy.
That's
Anyway,
okay.
it's 8:20. Need to wash up and do a few other things. Bye, Jetpack. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Have
and
a good
I hope it's nice
evening.
and chill and relaxed for you. I cannot
Ooh.
decide now. One more FFQI or Invincible. I may have but a wee bit of time. Did I do that justice, Zane? Rude. Anyway,
So,
I
yes.
wanted to change my loadout.
Did you remember to start building the last?
Let's do that
Right.
first. Whoops. Oh well. In Scottish Twitter, you can call dogs Dugs. They're so cute. Love it. It goes all my cryotic again. I was like, good thing I don't need cryotic for stuff. Last time I used it all up. Alright. No, this tab. So I've got my multi-shot, which is heat viral. I've got
Yep.
a rad viral. And I've also got a toxin magnetic.
Yep.
Which I think is good against porpoise.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Magnetic for shield, toxin for meats.
And what I really want right now is more Suda. There we go. And on Protea, I wanted the Protea mod.
Yeah.
Which isn't Exless.
Oh, that's
Oh! I don't have enough points though.
So you will have to form her.
Hmm. I mean, I feel like I should at least put some Umbra Former on it, right?
I don't know about that.
Oh.
Have a look at the umbrals, and see. You know what? No, it's okay. She does use power strength, so intensify is actually useful on her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that would work. It's a bit of an unusual way of doing it, but who cares? Do what you want. And after another couple of night waves, you'll have so much umbral former that you'll be just like, bleh. I
Yeah,
don't know what to do with
exactly.
it.
And it's like I've got the prime mods that I've got on her. It's not like
Yeah.
I've got a prime intensify, right?
No, I don't know that there is one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think there is one.
Okay. I might former her later. Actually, how many points? Okay, that one had less points left. Right, goodbye, Handspring. Hello. Actually, no, this was the Thief Sweet one, wasn't it? So holding it will revive a Sentinel or Moa. Of every companion, of every play
Every
within 8
companion.
meters.
That's pretty useful.
Yep.
Every 120 seconds.
Does
Not
it
too bad.
update her tooltip? I think it does. It says repair dispensary.
Yeah. Yeah, adds a whole section for it. That's cool.
Nice. Alright. Let's reform the group, because I fucked that up.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the risky double clicks again. It's not as bad because C is the start of the alphabet, so most often you're at the top of the list.
Yeah.
But when UN is taken is in game. It's sister time, right?
Yep. So what kind of thing are we looking at?
Defense, rescue, mobile defense, interception, survival, defense. Rescue?
Sure. Take a rescue.
I shouldn't be that far off. Oh, nope, haven't even finished the second one yet. Don't even have the first one yet. Oh, I think she was max angry. That's funny.
She sure looks max angry.
Yep.
Most of the time.
That's why my head is on a puppy dog, right?
Yep. She's coming right after you.
Yep. Hey, puppy dog.
It's a pup dog. Down here. There it is. Look at it run.
Yeah.
What a-
I missed it. It was hiding behind the pillars for me.
And then it stole my gun. What a jerk.
Oh. We
Down.
wrecked it that time, though. I feel like my Cedo switched to having that. No, my Cedo's doing magnetic. Let's try it. I'm trying to revive it with the thing.
Oh. It says every 120 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a mechanic to it.
Oh, it's got a little death cube in it. That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
I have more fragments to scan here. Well.
Let's get it killed at the end of the mission and then see if we can fully revive it.
Ah, good idea.
That way you won't lose out on experience for him.
And or I should just read the wiki.
That would help.
I'm sure the wiki
Nothing
would explain
stops
how
us
it
being
works.
scientists.
Because the ability tab for it said that the cooldown was 120.
Yeah.
Whereas the tooltip says every 120.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah. Somewhat different meaning.
Ooh, we got a relic.
That's fun.
Ooh, and that's the second murmur. Done. Done.
Nice. Excellent. They are way faster than liches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, is there a way to check if I've gotten all the sonochords yet? God damn it.
The sonochord fragments.
Yeah, the tomes.
There's a terminal. Ooh, getting invaded. There's a the music tone things. There's a terminal in your room where you can
Ooh, I'm getting red veiled.
Okay. They'll be back over here, right?
No, I think it's on me, like right here.
Oh, it took a while for them to spawn then. Like I'm used to them appearing when the second flash, when the second flash occurs, wherever you are is where they'll spawn.
Interesting. Puppy dog!
Oh, puppy dog. And also your friend.
Yep.
Alright, come here, dog. You're getting beaten to death. Sorry. It's a
Sorry,
little bit
puppy dog.
harsh.
It's the way
A
it
little
has
bit
to be.
harsh. I feel bad about this. There we go.
Oh, we both did it at the same time.
Oh well. I wonder if if there's a timing bug in there. There probably isn't. It isn't possible because it's tagged with an ID. Something
Yeah.
like that.
definitely only got one.
Yeah, that would be quite funny if we could make that work.
Yep.
Poor
Poor
Line
puppy.
4 people up at once.
If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the
We can't get behind the door to the puppy. Oh, there it goes.
I'm
Oh,
gonna do
we've
the
only got
prisoners.
limited time though.
Yeah. It's alright. We'll be fine.
Yep. We can both do one of these in this
Yeah.
short amount of time.
Oh, I could do both of them in this time if it really came down to it.
Except I'm
Although
being attacked.
Not at this pace.
Oh, the puppy dog's on me.
Alright, cool. Gotcha. Got it.
Hostage, how are you with puppy dogs?
Better when he's got that weapon, probably.
Right, that's the sister. We don't want to go for her. We would like her to produce some more puppy dogs, though. You're not going to tell me that's not biologically possible, are you? Because it's technologically possible.
I wouldn't presume. Oh boy.
Yes, go transistor. Oh, you good thing. There we go. Versa is ours.
Versa.
I wonder if it would work on Ambulus.
Oh, good question. That would be funny.
There's a reason why I went for the hack mower first.
Yeah. I never even tried it because I already have one of them.
Yeah.
And they are fun and hilarious.
I
But
remember when you showed me and I was like, oh, because of course I knew what mowers were, having played the game
Yeah.
before, but coming
Yeah.
back from Kubrows are the only companions to, oh,
there are now
there's
like
more.
20 different types of companions.
Yeah. It's so good. No, sentinels were a thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These used to be yours, but now
3 relics.
Not too
Damn.
bad. Not too bad.
Pretty happy about that, considering I need more just to take this chick down.
Mm. Yeah, now speaking of which, let's have a look at the
Yes.
Yes.
why are you trying to crack top level grind?
Why are we trying to crack top level Granum security? Are we deranged? Yahoo. I think I have Yahoo.
I'm gonna say yes, we are deranged.
Yep, I've got Yahoo at least. Oh, I already had a Yahoo on.
Ooh, how fortunate.
Hmm.
Guess what we have next?
What?
Cuba Survival.
Ooh.
Requiem 2.
Ooh. Reckon
So
we
it's
could do it?
Requiem 4 you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
For Netra.
Yeah.
And the answer is yes, we could do it.
I'm happy to give it a go. It's... Grenier leading Corrupted, isn't it?
Yes. And it's in the Cuba Fortress, so yes.
So I might go multi-shot then. Unless Rad's a good idea. What do you reckon?
Both would work because Rad will make them attack each other.
That might be useful if it's survival.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've weapons to upgrade though.
Oh yeah.
With what though? I have 10 points.
I like how you just have a rivet on there. 'Cause
Yeah.
why not?
I had it on there, not formed, for so long.
Oh shit.
You good?
So when I came back, I made myself a cup of tea.
Hmm.
That was like an hour ago now.
Classic.
Cold bitter tea.
Oh, this inherently has fire. No, there's the fire. Okay, found the fire. That's... I don't want gas. Radiation is... No, I don't want radiation. Blast? Ugh. I've got this in a really bad spot. Oh, I can move it, can't I?
Yeah. Once it's formed, you can move them around.
There we go. Beautiful. Now I can do whatever I want, which I can't remember what it is. Yes, heat and viral. Yummy. Let's go with that.
Yes. Very good combination.
It's become my favorite.
The heat will take the armor down. And, well, viral, they're
That's the
halve
plan.
their health up to, like, I think 4 times.
Why do I have 2 max level shield charges?
Probably because 2 different, bots give them.
Max
So it would
level
become
though.
auto-equipped with an
Yep.
unlevel one, and you would have, and if you leveled it,
That makes sense.
Mhm.
At least it's cheap. It's only like 20k and like less than 1,000 endo.
Mm.
I know that much. And it's this one I need, isn't it? Just a little upgrade. Just a
Yep.
little upgrade.
Little upgrade. Little upgrade.
Because I need that 250 for Necroloid? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go watch both episodes if you can't decide you and is taken. But he doesn't,
like a
he
bad
only
idea.
has a wee bit of time. Therein lies the problem.
Scans show Grenier are harvesting Kuva nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out, then steal their Kuva catalysts. Void Fishers. You need
Void
them to
Fishers!
open a
What a
relic.
shock!
Confident you can withstand their fury. Predictable. As expected, Grenier have shut down the environmental systems.
Them void fishes.
Capsules.
Yep.
Use these to sustain your environment or attach Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting.
Oh shoot, I should have done a dispensary first before doing
Look out for reactant.
that particular move. Maneuver, rather.
Enemies are dropping reactant.
The enemy's
Some
dropping
reactant.
reactant? I never.
Got some reaction. First blood.
Safe and sound.
Reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
Covered in blood.
At least it should be easy to keep the life support up, eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is where the Kuva Fortress has the Kuva Fortress Survival has the Kuva node thingies.
Yes,
that you
yes,
can
I've done some of them.
Yeah, because it's just like, because if you're powerful enough to stay around in here for a while, you're powerful enough to just get enough life support that you don't need to trigger the life support system.
Yeah, I thought that was
So-
really cool how they...
Might as well use them for something else, yeah.
Yeah. But it's opt-in. It's so good.
Yeah.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more.
But of course, in that typical Warframe style, it doesn't really tell you.
Yes. It's very much like you pick up a thing and you go, ooh, what's this? And you
What's
try a
this
thing and you
do?
go, oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the things I was trying to convince Matt isn't necessarily a bad thing about this game, and that the game tries to get you to learn shit on your own, but
You
I
can
don't know
always fall
why
back
he
on
wants to
asking
reset his
people.
account.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
It's called
Especially
Make
not
a
when you
New
could-
One?
Yeah. But even then, he could just rerun the early quests.
Yeah, I told him that again. I can understand how the first time I told him that, it would have not probably sunk in,
Yeah.
but
He can totally just do them again as if he re-entered
I don't
the
think
game.
they give much context though.
They don't give much context the first time either.
Yeah. He was very excited to recall that he kicked Vor off of planet and then got to encounter him later on.
Yeah.
He seemed very excited by that story element, and I was like,
Yeah.
do you want story or not, mate? What is
Well,
it?
I mean, yeah, like like I was saying before, I honestly feel like a lot of people who think that they don't want the story, the way that this game tells the story that it has to tell, it sucks those people in as well over time. So it's really hard for them to say that to begin with, and then who knows later.
X3 Master is saying that a wee bit of time is absolutely enough time to watch both episodes. Zane.
Oh no, Arnold.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say that.
I'm never allowed to say he'll be back in context again, am I?
Never. Done it once.
I didn't even mean to.
Yep. That was the best part, to be honest. I love Cedo in tight corridors. Oh, corridors? What accent was that?
I think it was you tripping over yourself. It was so confused Queenslander.
I thought the R's were very American, but...
Tourist mode.
Yeah. I mean, we did spend 4 hours today on the phone with Americans at work.
Yeah.
Because, the people that write the certification exam for my product are in America.
No surprise.
All the majority of the product specialists, i.e. developers, are in Australia. So...
It's a strange world that we live in. Strange world.
Yeah. At other times we've had teams temporarily join us from India, and we do have a team out in Singapore right now as well.
Oh, it's not endless. Oh.
Oh, isn't it? No, it is.
That was rhetorical. No
Cool.
idea. Hey, it's not what we want, but it's good.
Isn't it? No, we
You
want
want a
Netra,
Netra.
or whatever it
Yeah,
is. Yep.
it's craft.
Oh, from here in the US. Nice.
For upgrade. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I didn't upgrade because
Yeah, you need the traces.
I need the traces. And I was like, wait, no, I only have 1 relic left, I think. I don't want to risk it. And it was too late.
Nah, it's fine.
Because I've had it bug out where if you select a relic and then you go, oh wait, no, I actually want to upgrade it.
Yep. Yeah.
It will
Because that
not
then
equip.
that reference won't exist anymore.
Yep. Even if you
So-
hit equip again.
Yeah. You have to be quick with the actually equipping it.
Yeah.
And
No,
the
I've
timer can
done
get
that.
more.
I've hit the, because it goes, oh, do you want to equip this upgraded relic? And you go, yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you have no relic equipped then.
Eee, that could be bad.
Yeah. I've had that happen. It's easy to understand why that would happen because
Yeah.
if it's
Same
not going
thread
to
bugs.
replace the reference and keep the original reference to a thing that no longer exists.
Oh dear. There's something that I didn't think about. Don't look at me for a minute.
Okay. Wow, this architecture is really nice, guys. Check out this wall. You activated the thing, didn't you?
No. No, I had to kill a Cube Guardian.
Oh, okay. Is it safe to look?
Yeah.
Cool. Damn, Jazz, you don't play other Warframes but Prote. No, Prote
No,
Protea's
Protea's
just
just
so
good.
OP.
She's just good.
Like,
And I
she's
mean,
she's high
Jazz-
damage and high, just survivability and serviceability and just all the good shit. Like, I can regen my own shield. I can heal myself slowly if needed. Like, she's just so strong.
she's versatile.
Yes.
That's another thing I like about this game. All the frames are versatile in their own ways.
And she's got a good butt.
Yeah.
Felt like Hef saying that.
And that's another thing. All of the Warframes, pretty much, with very few exceptions, male and female, have good butts.
The one exception, the one disappointing exception I've found so far, Trinity. She has too much lobster butt to see butt.
She does have quite the train. Lobster
She
train.
suffers from lobster butt.
Mm-hmm.
It is woo. It is? Where's that emote from? She's cute. Zane paused his TV program because he heard me talk about butts. Just want to point out.
That's fair. I think it's reasonable for him to do that.
Yep. It's very Virgin versus Chad meme. Virgin likes boobs, Chad likes butts. Yes, I did technically just call myself a Chad.
I guess you did. How do you feel about
You gotta have
being...
self-confidence sometimes, right?
How do you feel about being muscle-bound?
Huh?
Like, how do you feel about being so muscle-bound that you can't walk down the street properly and you can't put through doors? How do you feel about that?
It doesn't matter so much now that I'm in work from home mode.
That's a good answer. Gotta hand it to you.
Yeah. I have a feeling there's a guardian down there that might need killing.
Oh, I see. This way, you say?
Oh, and down this way, maybe.
Oh, I see.
Oh. Oh no, they're just the guys carrying the yellow things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, guardians also do.
Okay.
So, that's another thing.
I don't think I've actually seen any guardians yet.
Only seen one. Killed him.
Yes. Off camera.
Off camera. He died off screen.
Yes.
The most
Very
ignoble of deaths.
I'm actually gonna wiggle my toes as per Nightbot's recommendation.
Well, you'd die if you didn't do that, I've
Exactly.
been told.
The threat is right there.
It's real, Chaz.
Yep. I wonder if I can report Nightbot for harassment if I'm the one that's configured it.
I mean, yes, but they might look at you funny.
Why would I want to report a tool that I'm using that is useful though?
The more successful we will be.
400 endo.
Not bad.
And need like 1 million or more of it.
Ah.
Disappointment.
Which one should I go for?
That's up to you. You need 10 riven slivers to make a riven. You need increasing amounts of kuva to...
Should we just run?
I can do one more.
Okay.
You can throw in whatever you want.
Let's go this one. I don't think I have an extra yet. And in case that's what comes up next.
Yep.
Because I wouldn't put it past the video game to give me 2 ones that I don't actually own yet.
Yeah. It's very helpful in that regard.
Yes, helpful.
I have noticed recently that there has been an unreasonable amount of first run achievements for that one part that I only need one remaining thing to get. So it's possible that they do have some background analysis going on and modifications to drop tables, but I can't, you know how it is. It's impossible to tell from the outside.
Yep. Yeah, Zane, after our discussion the other day, Zane was saying that, nah, he still really does think there's some... I would call it bad luck protection, but I don't know what other industry terms for it would be.
But that is not it's just not a terrible idea in a game like this, especially if you don't, like, share the full percentages of your drop tables. That said, they do. So, like, you can look up the drop chance percentages for just about everything on the website.
Yes.
On the actual website, not the wiki.
Is that because they had issues with people data mining?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
In
I
part, at
saw
least.
a video about
And they
some of that
definitely-
drama.
Yeah, they definitely have had issues with people data mining repeatedly
Yeah.
over the years, and they've become very careful about what they actually like pre-cache into the client, such stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Because I saw
they're
there were
pretty-
some major things spoiled, and they
Yeah.
blamed one specific data miner who was like, "Look, I had nothing to do with it,"
Yeah,
but sent him a cease and desist and all that fun stuff.
yeah, yeah.
And he was like, "Look, the only reason why I'm doing it is because you don't make this data available. So it makes sense that as a result, what they've done is they've made that data available.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a good move."
yeah. Among other reasons, but I think they were always. I mean, one of the things that I will say definitely about DE as a developer, they take it on the chin very well. You know, if they get something wrong, they really admit it.
Oh shit! I might go down here.
Oh, well, I'm around.
No, I'm all good.
Cool.
I got delayed in the turret room trying to get some of these reactants. And I ran out of shield at the same time, so I was like, ooh, recipe for
And these-
disaster.
These turrets do not go down easily.
Oh.
That's it. You opened the level.
I don't
Yeah,
like this hallway.
fire
This
very
hallway is
fast.
dangerous.
You're making it dangerous with your turrets. Most dangerous for other people, not us.
No. I'm making it safe and sound.
Yes. Again,
Harrow chassis blueprint. Oh my god.
you got it. What do they even have doors for in here? Oh, that's right. Atmosphere.
Privacy, of course. Jesus.
They want to keep the air in, I forgot.
Oh yeah,
They
that
need
too.
to- They need to breathe.
Airlocks might be an important concept here, yes. From QI, the most expensive liquid on Earth is racehorse semen. Yep, I believe it. Imagine
Yeah,
working on QI
totally.
and researching that. Printer ink is in the top 10 most expensive liquids. Yeah.
Yep. It's 4,000% inflated from the wholesale price.
Damn.
Yep. It's impressive that they can get away with it.
Yeah. I wonder how much of it they'd assign to, like, oh, we need to package it.
Well, a lot, and also they have from the early days, since the 90s, lost lead on the actual hardware.
Yeah.
So if you buy a printer, you're buying something that costs more than it costs you to buy it now, on the premise that at some point in future, you're going to have to buy some ink and they're going to make up the cost.
Yep.
I know you know this. Just, you know, I'm sure there's someone in chat who hasn't heard of this before.
Likely.
Yeah.
But then it leads to people going and buying a new cheap printer every time they need to
Yeah.
print something.
And as a consequence, it's an arms race. As a consequence, new cheap printers have 10% of the ink that a cartridge can hold.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, the cartridges that you get with a new printer only have a small amount of ink in them to obviously require you to buy a new
Transistor.
silly thing. Buy new cartridges as soon as possible, etc.
Yep, it makes sense.
Yeah. Unfortunately, and like they've gotten away with that in part because people just don't know.
Yep. Oh, Transistor's busy trying to hack something.
Adorable.
Oh, the little cutie. Oh,
Okay,
I guess
cross
I'll
your
stay and protect.
fingers. Cross your fingers. That's not what we wanted.
Nah, not really.
And I've got 3 lokes at the moment. I think I'll take the adapter.
Yeah. I'm excited for the adapters, to be honest. I don't have that
Yeah,
many.
they're still useful. They're still useful.
I reckon we skedaddle.
Alright, let's get out of here. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Didn't get what we needed, but it wasn't too bad.
But we know how we can get more relics.
Yep. More farming.
Yep. I like that the game seems to be giving us a break, or giving me a break from spawning dudes. I like it knows we're heading for the exit.
Yeah, they're all here. That's the reason.
They're all back there, you mean?
Yes, you've left me in your dust. Damn it.
Yep. I fast.
You good?
Ooh. It's almost like it's got a really good movement system or something.
Oh gosh.
I love the sound of a Zane giggling in the evening. Guessing he's watching QI and not Invincible.
We're very funny and he's listening to us. That's what I want to believe.
Or that.
I don't think it's true, but you know.
I think I've got enough Matarite to invest some points again. But I'm worried that that UI is spoilers.
It sure is.
Yeah. Funny how they do that. Alrighty. What
Almost 9
improvements
o'clock.
can we make here?
We're almost at the 4-hour mark, Jazz.
Oh shoot! It might be time to actually stop the stream for the night.
Yeah.
Damn, son. That happened quick.
Yeah.
Nope, can't do that one yet.
I hope everyone's had a good evening.
Yeah. All right, let's go to this screen and let's say a good old good night. Thank you for joining us for this what turned out to be a sister farming stream, not a sister killing stream.
But that's okay.
What can you do? It happens. We gotta find someone to raid. We good streamer. Let's see who's on. Oh my god!
Guy.
Guess who's on? Good old Hefner is on.
That frickin' Hector guy.
Considering he had a pretty quick commute tonight, it's no wonder he's on. Let's go say hi to Hefner. Everyone give him my love. That's the raid message or something. I don't know how raid messages work. I've never really subscribed to them. He's playing Road 96. I have no idea what that is. But we're gonna raid him.
Yep.
Another fun Wednesday stream. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us and chatting tonight and lurking tonight. It's all so appreciated. Thank you, Smarfy, for subscribing. You didn't need to do that, but lots of oh no, I just vommed on stream. What? What? Oh, we're gonna raid him now then. Bye guys.
I guess so. Wow.